Hello and welcome to the Inglorious Bards. I'm your humble game master Tom, and this is adventure number 17. Lucky number 17. So excited to be here. We are coming to you on twitch.tv/ingloriousbards every Tuesday, 6:30 Pacific. Audio issues notwithstanding, we are glad to have everyone in the house. The band is back together. We're excited to see what goes on. There's a bit of rule update I want to give to the group. We have had there's some grumblings already from the table. We have had a spell, I believe, that goes by the name of Dissonant Whispers, cast by the Bard, that is great at doing some damage and then forcing an enemy to move away, and then they have to spend extra time coming back. Unfortunately, we've been skewing the rules just a little bit. Opportunity attacks are never triggered by forced movement, and so we are triggering lots of extra damage off of that. So just FYI, we will no longer be triggering attacks of opportunity from forced movement. So keep that in mind. We are going to get into our adventure, but before that, let's get an introduction of our fateful crew with our fighter, the Goliath Cole. Say hi, Cole.
Hi! I'm here to fight things up and make sure that everyone else stays safe. That's the most important part. Fighting.
And we're all out of safe.
We're all out of safe.
And sitting next to him, just shaking things up on our screen here in the video, is our, I don't know, I was going to say roguish bard, but that might be confusing. Our bardish bard, Aragus Willoughby, the halfling.
Aragus Willoughby feeling especially squished in tonight's episode between these two large beings.
And the large being he speaks of next to him,
Called me the characters, not the people.
is Vessel.
I'm bigger than both of them.
Vessel is our Warforged cleric. Say hi, Vessel.
I am Vessel, child of Selene, and I watch after all of these here. That's it.
Okay.
That's what I do.
And while Jeremy toggles with our horrific bright moonlit contrast
They look fantastic.
for one
I
side
can
of the
see
table,
you forever.
X-ray vision.
My forehead is the brightness of the sun.
We have
Solene that Christopher worships.
Yeah. The light of Solene shines upon my forehead.
we have the paladin of the group, another Goliath by the name of Caven.
Haven Boulder Fall here, and back to guardianship and making food for the kitchen. This week will be the fish fry. Please come, donate, enjoy.
And we have Valimir Almarin. That's it.
Just at this
That's it.
current
The second, the
time,
third.
Full
just
stop.
Valimir,
Valimir, like Sting.
wizard extraordinary.
All right. And sitting next to him is the young and perky and sprightly Fiona Tumblepot, the artificer. Say hi.
Peep-a-die! How is everybody?
And that is our group. Without further ado, before we jump into the adventure, let's get a recap of what happened last time by Seth.
Hello! The group start in a fight. Fiona heroically runs away to get the city guard. The rest of the group down in the cavalcade deal with snakes, cultists, and Krellick, the leader of this snake cult. They do it pretty easily. Good job, good job. Aragus finds a new stash stolen loot, and Valimir gets a visit from the headmaster of the Lumine Academy. He has been made an honorary professor of this academy, with a special little robe to go along with it. He also gets a letter from the Queen's Cabal out of Canterbury. The letter says how the disturbances of the ley lines have subsided, but there are still 3 damaged arcs spread around Caliviere that need to be repaired. In lieu of rushing right off, they decide to follow a treasure map that they've had in their possession for a bit. And they head down into the sewers to do little looking for an X that marks the spot. And that, my friends and foes, is where the adventure
Our heroes are beneath the city of Almithra on a treasure hunt. They have made their way down a sewer pipe beneath an old thieves guild into a ruined section of the city beneath the city. Several old stores that are collapsed down in, surrounded by rubble, nooks and crannies and holes everywhere. They fought some strange spidery webbed beast, and their treasure map, which is a text, I guess, mostly, describes going down. They have seen an old well with no trace of any water of any kind, and have sent down the rugged and dangerous explorer by the name of Aragus Willoughby.
He said not too far down!
Was it the Vietnam? What were they? Mole rats? What were those guys that were going with the flashlights?
Tunnel
what I'm saying.
rats.
Tunnel rats. Thank you. That's his job. They got Aragus wrapped up in a rope and lowered down, cast a light spell upon him, and watched him disappear between a bunch of old cobwebs, just disappearing slowly, turning and turning, getting beyond the 60-foot range of the spell. The light turning off, you know he's down there. It was Cole holding on to one end of the rope, and then suddenly a jerk, and then it all comes up loose. No halfling on the other side.
Well, time to go back.
Yeah, it could have been worse. Could have been the other half of the halfling.
That's not okay.
We need to go down and get him.
Cole. Where is he?
He's in the well.
What did you do?
I didn't do that one. I don't think. Did I? Someone follow me. I'm going down.
You tying yourself off?
Yeah, or Vessel,
Well-
if you go first, you can keep us all lit.
Hold on.
I can go first, yes.
Can you make your entire self a light?
My head.
I have a question.
Yes.
Not so much for me, but for the group.
Flashlight?
What is the width of this well? Is it a standard well?
A well width?
Well width?
The
Yeah.
well width is well within the width of...
What a well
Not for
would be.
Aragus
yes.
Willoughby's sake. I have no concerns with tight spaces, but
It is
Some of our party might.
pretty large. It's about 15 feet.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
It's well
Just making sure.
Valimir
Why is
hops up
Feather
on
fall?
the edge of the well,
Oh, I guess you're going. Okay.
and it's like, there's no time to waste. Aragus is in danger. Some need to come with me. And 3, 2,
Wait,
waiting.
what are we doing?
You jump.
I
You
jump
jump.
when you...
You jump.
It's
Click
a
your
15
heels on the way down.
15 feet down, and we know it's at least a 60-foot fall.
Come up. And we jump.
Is the rope tied to anything?
No. Trust me.
But
I
trust
does your
me.
trust include going back up?
No. Only down.
I know we have 100 feet of rope. Is there a place, since I was belaying the line down, we got 10 feet left, I got 40 feet behind me. Can I tie that to something?
Wait.
Yes.
Can I mean, it could go around the well, but that's a lot of rope. I'm going to do it.
Okay, you tie it off to some old metal beam in the rubble that is very, very secure.
Excellent. And go.
And Valimir follows.
So with it down,
Vessel prepared to jump. at your say.
Caven follows.
So you're all holding hands and leaping into the well at the
no,
same
no,
time.
no. I am belaying down the rope that I've just freaking tied off.
All right, you.
Why is everyone jumping?
Featherfall.
You just see
I
4
drag him with
bodies
me
flying.
as we go. I'm like, oh, I forgot Featherfall. No, I'm kidding.
Didn't have
that
that one in
was
my
three.
brain today.
Oh.
I thought I prepared it.
Must have flown out of the pages.
And as we drop, we will get Featherfall for the group.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. I'm less
Oh, you're left behind, slowly belaying. All right. You fall. You cast Featherfall that lasts for 1 minute, and falling rate slows down to 60 feet per round. So the group is much more gently falling down into this well, with Cole belaying himself down into the darkness.
You guys are freaking me out.
I do have light upon my shield.
All right.
So I'm doing that.
Meanwhile,
So as we're falling. Oh, okay.
back up in the city and at the inn known as the Welcome Hall, Fiona Tumblepot has stopped her hammering on some fun latest project she's been working on. And Fiona, you realize you are late to catch up with your friends, and there is some sort of blinking device in your hand. What is this thing?
So it's a little golden sphere,
Okay.
and it's paired with another golden sphere that Fiona is safely cemented to Vessel. He is not aware of this, however.
She
She
welded it to it.
low-jacked you.
Jack.
I thought this was a pimple the whole time.
She said it was a suppository.
I let that loose the other day. I don't know.
She put an ankle bracelet on you.
All right. That is going off. You grab your pack, your gear, your tools, and you go racing out of your room, slamming the door behind you. You race down the hallway. You race down the stairs of the inn. You race across the inn, and as you do so, you hear the motherly innkeeper, Grace, say, Fiona Tumblepot, where are you running off to like that? You almost knocked over that poor man.
No, I mean, probably not. I'm little. He almost stepped on me. I gotta go find the others, my friendos. Do you know where they went?
I have no idea.
Okay, no worries.
But I need you, if you're going to run into your friends, she comes over and gives you a little piece of cloth with some candy inside. Sweet little candy. She says, give this to Valimir on your behalf, and just tell him to chip her up a little bit.
Do I have to give it away?
Off you go!
Oh, okay. Thank you, Grace.
She pats you, and you head off. You race through the
I'll never
streets.
see that. Don't worry.
You race through the streets of the city of Almithra, and using this golden sphere with some sort of light on it to detect where your friend is at.
So it's just like a homing beacon, like it starts blinking the closer I get.
All right.
Warmer.
Does anything happen on my end?
Oh, no, it's hidden.
Why is my belly
Canary
glowing?
in the coal mine right now.
And you're running and running in the general direction, trying to get an idea where they're at. As you are going through, running past people with carts and wagons and going about their daily lives in this morning, afternoon time, there is a sudden shriek from the crowd behind you, Fiona. Ah! And people you see dive out of the way, and you hear a click, 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 click sound. And something comes soaring out of the sky behind you, sweeping right at you and narrowly taking your head off.
What the heck is that?
It goes flying over you, goes up into the sky. The crowd goes, you see some city guard fires an arrow that goes nowhere near it, and you see it's a mechanical bird that flies up and holds and then comes flying straight down right towards you.
Fiona's gonna unsling her crossbow. Man,
Coming straight down.
and fire at it.
You fire. Make a magical crossbow attack roll, please.
A 9.
9. You fire and hit the arrow that was fired by the guard. The mechanical bird comes landing and lands right before you. It is a tall, awkward-looking creature of metal and gears and springs that looks like a weird flightless cassowary-style, like pseudo-dinosaur beast.
Hashubo.
Does she recognize like the gears or any of the clockwork mechanism?
Yes, you've repaired something like this a couple times in your past.
Oh. She takes a close look.
It looks at you and it raises a right wing in some sort of weird, awkward salute and has a really weak-sounding horn that goes doo 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 doo.
Fiona will raise her right arm and sling the crossbow back over her shoulder. Peep an eye, friend!
And it goes, and it spits out a brass canister, a brass scroll canister that then clatters on the ground before you, and it puts down its wing.
Whoa! It's very neat. And Fiona will pick up the canister, but like inch closer to the bird.
Okay.
Kind of like a no, like no harm, no harm.
It stays perfectly motionless as you approach and you grab the scroll, the metal scroll case.
She grabs that, but she's not really paying attention to that. She's still looking at the bird and wants to investigate a little closer and see if she can determine like where it's from just by the mechanical
Sure.
nature of it.
Make an investigation roll.
A 9.
You're okay. Another 9. You again have seen something like this before, but you don't know exactly from. There's multiple sources this could be from.
Do you talk, friend?
It stares at you, unblinking. The crowd is gathered
This
around.
is so cool. Are you my new friend?
The guard walks over to you and says, "Stand back, little one. I'll handle this."
Oh no, this is my friend.
He has a
It's
bow
all right.
pointed
no,
at
no,
it.
No, don't attack. It hasn't done anything to anybody.
A small boy is coming up slowly, reaching out with one finger to touch the mechanical bird from behind.
He's pretty nice, I think. Just don't, maybe touch him, maybe like pet him a little, but don't do anything to hurt him.
The boy gooses the goose and then runs off with a smile.
Oh, you little turkey!
The bird does not move at all. The guard is still freaking out with his bow drawn, his right arm straining.
No, guard! I promise you, this is fine. Lower your weapon.
He eases back and says, "State your business!" And the bird does not respond.
He's my friend. He doesn't talk.
You know this thing?
Yeah.
And why are you harassing the people with your bird?
I'm not harassing anybody. Who was harassed?
It
They
just
didn't get in-
swooped across the street.
Yeah, but the only person it got too close to was me.
So what games are you playing?
Nothing. Well, we were playing a little bit of fetch.
He says, "All right. Everything to see here, everyone."
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, "All right, everyone, just go about your business." And he says, "I want you to get this thing off the street, lickety split.
Will do.
Thank you." And he looks again at the strange bird, and you still have a crowd of about a dozen people around you.
Will you follow me?
It does not move in any way.
Oh.
Tom.
So, she'll open up the scroll case.
All right. You open up the scroll case, and inside you see there is a message written in very hard typeface, not handwritten in any way whatsoever. And the message reads, "To Fiona Tumblepot. After years of receiving your multiple requests for entry, you are now formally invited to the official Ganderlock Mechanician Competition. Both the Mechanist Union and personally myself, we are all proud of your acceptance to this prestigious competition. Your creation and demonstration time is slotted for," and there's a magical 27-day counter that is counting down on the message, "from today at 1:35 p.m. The Grand Mechanist Prize is 3,148 gold pieces and a special gift from the Mechanist Union. We wish you all the best for your first entry and seeing what you can create. Signed, Furbius Tumblepot."
Whoa.
Nepotism.
Nepotism.
Can you post that in the chat?
I sure can. And as you read that, there's another clink, and a second slot opens up on the bird's chest, and another one clatters to the ground.
Oh.
We'd like to congratulate you on winning the contest.
We've been trying to reach you about your extended car. Your car order entry.
She'll take that one.
You
and
open that up,
one.
and inside is a blank piece of paper with a quill for you to write a message.
Oh.
Suck dicks.
Ganderlock.
Suck dicks.
Oh, no, it's Papa. It's
What?
Papa.
don't answer.
So
SUDIX.
she'll just like crisscross applesauce on the ground and like start writing the message,
Okay.
and it'll be
A little boy says, "What did it give you?
Oh, just it's an invitation.
Does it eat people?"
The bird? No way.
Oh,
You want it to eat people?
Yeah.
What if it ain't you?
no.
Yeah. We don't want it to eat people. We don't want anything to eat people. That's not it.
Command word.
So she will write, Dear Papa, I hope this finds you well. Thank you for sending this wonderful creature. You have improved with your skills. Say hello to Mima for me, and hopefully Pop Pop's around as well. Say hello to both of them, and I will see you within 27 days. And be prepared. You could probably already etch my name into into the trophy.
All right. You take that message and
Those
put it-
middle schoolers don't stand a chance.
it's a delayed competition. She finally got
It's a science
accepted.
fair.
Yeah, it's not a step up at all. All right, you
As long
place
as
it.
there's gold at the end of it, it doesn't matter who she beats.
This is my paper mache volcano.
You place it back within the bird's slot, and it goes
called a
doo-doo-doo-doo,
cloaca.
cloaca, and it then launches off, soars across the street, scaring people like crazy, and goes click, 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 and flies off in the sky to a far distant location.
Man, he could have at least left that with me.
Meanwhile, back in the real world, we have I believe, a good tradition that everyone starts with 1 hero point, and we increased our cap to 2, but you start with 1. But you do get a bonus one from time to time. Anyone recall that rule?
Yeah.
For birthday related
bonuses.
stuff. Do we have some birthdays going on? Maybe.
Not today.
Not today, but I think this week.
There was one on Sunday.
Oh.
I had him posted for this week period.
I think we have 2. I think we have a Chris who is now 28 years young.
Yep.
I'm Sue.
Really? 28?
Oh, God.
You have lived a hard life, my friend.
He cast Featherfall getting out of the bed just to be safe.
No!
And I think we have Alistair.
That's right.
One of the
Birthday.
founding members of the Shit Brigade.
Yes.
Yesterday.
So happy birthday to you
2
two
days ago.
folks. And you guys get a bonus hero point.
Thank you.
That's
Feeling
right.
we're going to use it.
Let's see what
It's on
happens.
Sunday?
One of
your
us.
birthday?
It was, yeah.
It's on Sunday.
This
I gotta
past
adjust
Sunday.
my date.
Happy birthday, you guys.
Yeah, happy
Thank you.
birthday.
That
Okay.
makes me, what, like 5 to if you're 28?
Jesus.
-4?
All right, we have our group who have fallen down with Featherfall. Caven the Paladin, Valimir the Wizard have dropped down, and Cole, you have gone down the rope, all into darkness.
My safety line.
And Cole,
Got a light going for my group.
I did not say that.
I just make comments randomly.
No,
so
I did not say that. Cole, you are slowly getting down, but you're going down on your rope. The first two, though, Caven and
Valimir.
Valimir, you suddenly find your place halted, your fall halted, as you are landing into a huge net of a sticky web, several webs stretched out across, and it gives, and then you're stuck within this web.
Okay. I will firebolt that web.
Oh, good, a web.
You are going to start firebolting away. You do so.
So this is a 15-foot circumference web that
Yes.
just alighted.
How many
What
seconds
is-
did we fall?
Yeah, what is still going down?
It's dark, so you can't see. It could be maybe 10 feet down. It could be 100 feet down. It could be 5,000 feet down.
Featherfall's still kicking.
All
so.
right. You start launching fire bolts, and as you do, there's a little bit of fire, and some of the web starts to break. You're trying not to light yourselves on fire. One goes errantly wrong, and you see it goes flying low, and you see the many eyes of a spidery creature racing up the vertical shaft towards you. In the other direction,
Aragus.
in the other direction, Cole, you are climbing down. You saw a couple of your friends leap off as you were going down. A couple of them left past you. And you saw a light still above you, and now everything is dark. You're trying to figure out where everyone's at, and you hear a chittering sound and can see just barely in the dim light a creature scuttling down about the size of a large dining room table with multiple legs, racing down right towards you.
Guys, I got a table coming at me.
There's no tables down here, Cole.
Say that to the table I'm staring at.
And what we have now is a battle on our hands. And I have a battle map, a little different than normal. And those of you listening can check this out on YouTube if you want. It's a battle map, simple, very, very simple battle map of the well.
That's pretty simple. One element.
Very simple battle map of the well, but this is vertical.
Ah.
And I should be getting pulled over there.
Thank you.
Yep.
Are you over there?
Who what?
I show someone's not
my way.
over there.
I'm
We
still
have
looking at the
Caven and
lobby.
Valimir in the middle there.
I see 4 people on the combat.
Should be Caven, Valimir.
Oh, I'm not getting that.
Vessel.
I'm still in the lobby.
Should
Alright.
be somewhere.
There you go.
Pulling you over again. There we go.
Check.
Got it. And that is our current situation. We have Cole climbing down, a large spider racing down to get him, and about, what is that, 70 feet from the top, we have Caven and Valimir still attached to most of a web, but it is getting destroyed with another spider crawling up from the bottom right on top of you guys. And we have some initiative that absolutely needs to happen with one additional exception. Hold on, I'm going to get my combat up. Going to delete combat, select, and none of it's working. There we go. I've selected the spider, I've selected Cole, I've selected Caven, I've selected Valimir, I've selected a spider. I am adding them all to the combat tracker.
Is Vessel in there as well? I didn't hear Vessel.
Is
I didn't hear it either. And then I have at the bottom of this well is a cracked open side passage that someone has dug through earth, shoddily reinforced, and pulled about 50 feet down this area is Aragus. Our bard, you have been dragged down by one of these spiders and pulled. So you're at the very bottom of the well and pulled 50 feet down this side tunnel. The spider's on the other side of you. It thinks it has you dead, but you're able to just barely cut yourself free from its sticky web, and it slowly turns around. It's about ready to go back up to the web to go get some more food.
No, keep going.
And it stops and turns around and makes this little shrieking noise as it comes right towards you. And so we have a combat for us all.
Right.
1, 2, here we go. And we're rolling initiative. Good luck, everybody. And first up is Aragus with a 21 on his initiative.
Oh, all right. Okay. First point of order. Let's go ahead.
I don't have Aragus visible.
He may not be visible.
Okay.
He's at the bottom right.
Oh yeah, to your.
I see him.
Interesting. Okay, I will. I'm not going to move. I don't want to cause any attacks of opportunity just now. So what I am going to do is cast, if I can. I'm going to try to say something to it. You said I cut myself free?
Yep, you are
Okay,
free.
great. I Yeah, I say to it, oh, come on now. Go get your husband. I don't like fighting women. And I cast Vicious Mockery upon
All right.
this giant spider.
That's sexist, man.
I don't like fighting women.
It's fair.
I mean,
And was there a roll that?
Yeah, so
beating
that's
him up
it does not have to understand me. It just has to hear me. A wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save coming at you. And it tries to resist that with a total of 2.
2. That's a 13 it needed to make, so we have max damage of 4 psychic damage and disadvantage on its next attack roll that it makes.
All right. It shrieks and does a little bit of a recoil, but it's coming straight at you. However, not its turn. It is the turn of someone else. And that someone else is Caven. You got a creature coming right up underneath you.
I will save you, Valimir.
Where the heck is Vessel?
Natural 20.
Yeah,
Rolled an
right there.
8.
So max damage?
So
Plus
max
max
damage, so
damage.
20 points of
here somewhere.
damage.
I don't see Vessel on the map.
You don't see it, neither do I. What was your damage total then?
20.
20.
Keep saying that. I don't know where I'm at.
Damage was oh
That's a big hit.
Because I rolled a
You're the
critical.
lights
Total of
Givers.
20. Huge blow. You stab the creature, nearly killing it, but you catch it off guard. It shrieks and falls, grasping at any of these webs along the way and does not catch it. And
Was it in melee range of both of us when it happened?
yes,
Then I get an attack of opportunity because I am a warcaster.
this is forced movement. It's dropped, and it is dead.
Uh,
And it
it-
crashes to the ground and dies.
Wow.
Nice job.
Thank you.
There is a spider
Thank
that is
you
crawling.
for saving me, indeed.
Spider crawling down from above towards you. Cole comes right at you and lashes out with an attack. Gotta get my combats out. There we go. With an attack against you for a total of 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
All right, 7 points of piercing damage, and make a Constitution saving throw to resist some poison.
Oh my god. Saving throws. All right. Constitution save. 14.
14 is a success. You take 4 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Caven. Do you? Oh, disease. Caven hears Cole cry out and he says, Cole, just kill it.
Okay.
That's all you have to do.
Aragus, meanwhile, at the bottom, you have a creature that is lashing out at you. This spider also tries to bite at you with its fangs dripping with goodness. And it's... What the freak? I rolled the exact same thing for attack and damage. 23 to hit with 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
That
That'll
is
do it.
bizarre. You have been hit. I need you
Was that with disadvantage?
not with disadvantage. That was attack roll, right?
On the next attack roll it makes, yep.
A 9.
Yeah.
Oh, vicious mockery for the win! Huge damage save there for the. Oh, that would probably easily been half your health right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, great! Vicious mockery. It just does not react well. It's stunned. It strikes out and misses. Much to your horror, though, Aragus, you
Okay.
see there is another spider crawling in behind that one to
Okay.
absolutely finish you off as it goes into the side passage. Boom! And it's one of its mates crashes, falling down from the death blow from Caven, and it goes back out and races back up the tunnel to get at your friends caught halfway up. Speaking of friends caught halfway up, Valimir.
Is Valimir currently able to disengage himself from the web to be able to drop down the rest of the way?
If you make a Strength 12 save.
Not my forte. How far down is it if he were to free himself and free fall the rest of the way?
That would be
like
85
50.
feet,
Oh,
so that would be 96 points of damage.
We're not gonna. Gotcha. We're gonna pass on that opportunity.
It could all be ones.
Featherball.
Well, yes, but no. I am going to cast. Both the spiders are completely healthy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Valimir extends out both of his hands, and a mote of fire forms in one, a mote of fire forms in the other, a mote of fire forms between his hands, and they all go pew, pew, pew. Two of them go in one direction. One of them goes in. Actually, all three of them are going to go straight down towards the creature that is coming towards us. I am also going to utilize a charge of the Staff of the Gray, my father's staff, as it were, at one point in time. And so I have a +1 to my spell attack roll.
Oh.
Now, question about that. I have 3 attack rolls. Do I get a +1 on all 3?
No.
Can I use all 3 charges to get pluses on each one?
You can choose to do that, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use all 3 charges in sequential order here.
Okay.
I'll get a +1, a +1, and a +2.
Is this the first time you've used the staff?
It is the second
Okay.
time. The first time that I'm dissipating all 3 charges. This is this more reddish die is our +2. The other 2 are +1s. And I'm at a +6 naturally, so that's going to be a 9, a 12, and a 14 to hit.
Okay, he's just caught tangled in the web. The shots are going errantly everywhere, but one does connect.
And then that does how much damage again? I think it is blah 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 blah. Where are you? Why am I not seeing
I
that?
think it does 23.
What?
Hold on. Uno momento, por favor.
What was the spell?
Scorching Ray. 2d6 fire damage per attack.
All right.
So that is 9 points of fire damage upon this creature.
All right, you blast it for 9, firing like crazy, barely getting it with 1, and you expend all the charges for the day in your father's family staff. And in the distance, you can
My
hear
family staff now.
you can hear disappointed.
Wow, harsh.
Okay, Kevin Sorbo.
That is the situation, and we have Cole. You are up at the top, creature right on top of you.
Yeah. I'm gonna do what Caven suggests, and I'm gonna kill it. Just smash it.
Kill it, Cole.
I'm gonna kill it. 15
15, you connect.
for max damage 11.
11.
Piercing.
Oh, it shrieks, blood sprays across you.
Ah, gross! Die.
That is the end of the combat round.
No,
Everyone,
it's not dead.
everyone
Caven.
is done.
Kill it.
What about
Cole.
Yes, Christopher.
Yeah, I haven't
Vessel
gone
isn't
yet.
gone.
Oh, I don't see on the map. There's nothing I can. My hands are tied.
Looks like you have a homing beacon to answer to.
Aragus, you are toe to toe, barely. Barely.
That's the bad part of the homing thing. It's not you come to me, it's I come to you.
It is genuinely Aragus's turn. Okay, so Aragus sees the spider kind of confused as to why it missed a sure thing, essentially. He grabs its fang and just, oh, come on, let me do it. You're not doing anything with this. And casts Vicious Mockery again on this creature.
This was a wisdom save. Sorry, wisdom save. It should be able to pull this off. It easily 15 handles that one.
Okay. On that, you see the D and the F string on the Lute of Echoes light gold.
That's right. So you have a new magic loot. You want to give a real quick...
So when an enemy saves a throw on one of my spells, one of the chords, or in this case, it's an 8-chorded lute, so 2 of the chords are going to light up.
That was awesome. We've got it musically done. Kaven.
2 of the strings, rather. With
So
a bonus
that's-
action, I do nothing.
Okay.
That spider's 15 feet down,
20.
20.
20 feet down.
Yes.
Hmm.
If you use your move with a strength save of 12, you can...
How far up is the spider above us? About 60?
50.
Caven takes out his hand axe and throws it up at the spider above.
Up the spider above.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You know that will come back down, yes?
Make 2 attack rolls.
Cole, hold still.
God.
That's only an 11.
11. You throw it, it flies straight and true and just gets caught in all these webs going up that you didn't quite break through on your way down. It gets caught and stuck, and your axe is now hanging precariously 30 feet above you, ready to fall at any moment.
And Damocles.
That spider right next to you lashes out with another hissing bite, Cole, and it strikes at you with a natural 20.
Stop it!
Oh no.
David, it's killing me!
Cole, just kill it.
It
Cole.
does let me get the 8. It does, and max damage on that. 19 points of piercing. Straight through the shoulder blade, deep in.
Cole tightens up to bring the stone out and stops 8 points of that.
Wow.
And I said 18?
Yeah.
Okay, so since at least one got through, little bit of itchiness in that, and I need you to make a Constitution 11 saving throw.
God, all right.
That was initially 18. Now
12!
Nice.
12. You take 4 points of poison damage on top of that. Whoosh. A non-mocked spider way down near the bottom is next to our friend Aragus, and it is attacking you with its dripping fangs. It failed last time. This time, will you be so lucky? Yup, with a 7.
Oh my God.
Freaking Frodo here is holding them off with Sting back to back. There's another spider, and he is scaling up and striking. She'll strike at the guy who just burned him, the wizard. The spider strikes at you, Valimir, with a 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
Oh! And it cuts you free from the web. And you have a choice. Your feather fall is no longer active. You have a choice to either fall, or you can grab onto...
Ride the spider?
You can ride the spider. Oh, that's always an option. Or your third option is to grab on the last 10, 15 feet of the rope that Cole has thrown down.
I choose to ride the spider.
Okay. That is not a euphemism for drug use. He is grabbing onto the spider. What else would you like to do, Valimir?
I would also like to whisper to it in one of its ears, "You're not that smart, are you?" And cast Mind Sliver at it.
Mind Sliver.
Learn from the best.
What saving throw?
Intelligence.
Dear Lord, this is the worst
DC
saving throw
14.
I've ever rolled. It got a -2.
Oh,
wow.
That's pretty bad.
It takes 2 points of damage and will have a -1d4 in its next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
All right, it was wounded already. It's still alive, but it is now messed up.
And I am holding on to it from behind its, between its abdomen and front section there.
Thorax.
Yeah, the thorax, just like my legs wrapped around this mother effer and just grabbed a hold of it with all 9 of my strength.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 8.
Oh, 8. Cole, you're at the top of the well. Spider right in your face.
Hold on one
All right,
second.
I'm going to try killing it back.
Wait. I might have something more.
I have Cole at 19 life remaining.
Well, that's one less than I have, so I'll believe you. It's rude.
Oh,
All right,
no,
what's going
never
on?
mind. Carry on.
Okay.
Valimir, am I dying? Okay. Smash it in the face! Yeah, 23.
It is a big hit.
Max damage again for 11 points of damage.
The good news is you have killed it.
Yeah, Kevin, I did it!
The bad
Good
news
job,
is
Cole.
it goes crashing down
Kevin, I'm
through the
coming!
well.
And then the spider, I'm like, look up!
It comes crashing down.
Pivot one of its eyes. I hope you're seeing this.
This dead spider from above is falling 30, 40, 50 feet right towards you, Caven. What would you like to do?
Ride it!
Just kill it.
Caven will prepare to dodge.
Okay, it comes falling right past you. Make a dexterity save, disadvantage, please.
What are you hanging on to? Didn't Featherfall end? Are you
It's
stuck in the
caught in
webs?
the
You're stuck in the
web.
webs. That's
Yeah.
right.
Trying to wrench himself one direction versus the
Well,
other.
I rolled 9s both times, so that's
choose the
gonna
one you want.
be
Uh-huh.
+0, and so carry the 1. That's 9.
9. Boom! You are hit, and you take 5 points of slashing damage from the axe it hit you with. That it brought down from above.
I'm gonna roll Stone Skin
Stone skin.
reaction, and I take 1 point of damage.
Okay. Good stone skin. And then you go crashing down onto our friend Valimir. Valimir, you
No, no, no.
Valimir, you can make a roll as well. You can make an animal handling roll, please. If you get an 11, you are able to guide this thing out of the way.
I'm going to use one of my 2 hero points because I rolled roll again.
No, sorry, that roll
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
count. If that
fair,
was a
okay.
birthday one, then you get advantage on a birthday roll.
Oh, sweet. All right, I will
hey.
take that.
Is this a
You're-
new house
It's a
rule?
new house rule.
All right.
All right, in that case, a 12.
Is enough, and you were able to describe how you avoid both Caven and the spider.
So I'm holding on to the around the spider's head, and like it's like kind of squishing around. I just grab it and kind of hold it and show it the other spider coming, and it takes it just nature kicks in, and at that point it sees what's going on, and I've directed it enough with the mind sliver that it's now heading away from that.
Hugs the wall.
Yeah.
Entering fall.
Yeah, and then I'm just making myself as flat as possible against this thing.
All right. Perfect.
I was kidding. I love you.
How much further is Caven falling?
Caven's falling for sure. Yeah, that's a good point, Caven. What would you like to do as you fall, your last action of life?
Is there any rope that he can still grab onto?
There's a tiny bit. You can make a Dex 12 disadvantaged reflex, just frantic grab of the last 4 feet of rope. Dex save.
That's gonna be 12.
That's what you needed.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That was not an easy disadvantaged roll. You
wasn't.
lash out. I don't even think you grab. Your foot just slides along the rope and has those weird coil thing that just grabs on it, and you're now suspended, hanging there. The
take
spider
that.
goes falling, and somehow you do have a hold of your axe in your
Oh,
hand.
it's still lodged.
It's lodged in your
Lodged in the
1
stone,
point lodge.
in between a couple stone plates.
All
stone
right.
skin.
That is down. That is up there. That is up there. And we are back with Aragus.
Oh, wow. Duck dodging, dipping, diving, dodging again. Aragus winds up to the plate and will whisper into its ear as it tries to bite me. He just says,
Bite me.
"Go ahead. Fling your feeble fangs and try to hit me. But just know that you will never be as sharp as the cheese in this rat-infested cave." And I'll cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
Ooh, all right. That's a
As a wisdom
save
saving
again.
throw.
Here we go. This is a big one.
Does the verse get longer with each spell level? That
That's what it seems like.
Unfortunately, a critical was rolled.
Critical.
Critical failure was rolled.
Okay.
Natural
that's
1 for the spider.
4d6 then.
Well, you do max damage
max
plus
damage.
one
Oh,
extra
okay,
die
so-
of damage.
Plus the roll.
Normal roll
plus the base
plus
die.
It's
max damage.
4d6
So 24.
and he has to move physically as far away as his speed allows from me.
All right.
At
So
24,
46,
I don't
and then
think
we're
he's
on
moving.
You all talked at once. What's that again?
oh, he is obliterated by
Okay.
that.
Yeah, he can't run away from it.
And I need you to describe that. I don't know how that works.
It shrieks and it shrieks and it just it starts taking. It's got
Shrivels.
like the little pincers on its front 2 claws just starts stabbing itself in its eyes and just falls to the ground flat.
Okay.
For my movement, I will snoop around this area.
Okay. You start snooping around this area.
Movement and bonus action.
There is one last spider to be seen, and it is currently being ridden on the vertical shaft by the wizard of the group. The spider is slowly Spider is just slowly now crawling down.
Show them the meaning of speed, Spiderfax. And I will try to continue to guide it down while I ride it.
All right. Make another animal handling roll.
13.
Okay. You are able to control the beast a little bit, and it goes with you, still going slow down, and you are now passing Caven, who's hanging upside down with a foot caught in a rope.
Hello. Yeah. Get on it.
And Cole, you are coming down said rope,
Maybe.
Yeah.
Cool.
reaching your brother.
Descending the rope, shaking it off a little bit, but getting down to you.
Oh, don't shake the rope.
I'm not walking down the walls. I'm sliding down the
If you
rope.
shake it more than twice, you're just playing with it.
And how much rope did you have overall?
So we tied off. How far away was the beam that we tied off to?
Let's say 20 feet of rope total.
That leaves 80 feet down the well.
Wow. Okay.
We had 250s tied together.
Do we not all have rope?
That is pretty much exactly as I have drawn.
Wow.
I mean, we do, but that's not what we did.
Like 80 successfully to the bottom.
There's 70 more feet to the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Cole-
So we're out.
Cole takes
That's different.
the rope from around his waistband or wherever it is and crunches up to tie his 50 feet.
Are you talking about what I'm doing? Because I was going to tell what I was doing. Are you talking about what you're doing? Because you're caving. You're the shorter one.
We're twins.
Yeah.
It's not just me.
Go ahead.
No. Is that what you were describing? What I'm doing?
That's what I was describing.
All right. So go ahead and continue describing. I'm trying to figure out what's in your brain.
And that
He was
way,
saying that you were saying
Well, let's
Cole,
untie
not
this segment of rope, and then we could just swing it down to.
Did I say Cole?
Yeah.
Yes.
Caven.
Oh, okay.
Caven crunches up.
It's all right. You're twins.
We're twins. We have
Happens all the
shared
time.
thoughts a lot. So, ties the end of his rope onto just above where he's hanging on by his leg. And so now we have another 48 feet
Okay.
rope hanging down.
Hang on. 50 of this rope that we're using is mine. Was the other 50 Aragus's? Yeah. When we came down? All right, so this is your 50-foot of line?
All right.
All right.
You guys continue on down. You are beaten by the spider and its rider, Valimir. The spider gets down to the bottom of the well and stops.
At this point, Valimir's gotten a length of rope and has it tied around as a bridle at this point. Looks over towards Aragus and is like, "Hop aboard, my friend. We have a ride back to the top."
I thought we were supposed to go down.
But not too far, if I remember. And we seem pretty far, don't we?
Well, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I didn't see anything else on the way down here.
This is a feisty spider, friend. Make a decision.
Why don't we have a look around here, and then on our way back up, we can do the same.
Is this spider being, like, docile enough to continue to...
It appears to be being docile for the moment. Yes.
Okay.
Press triangle and hitch it to a post. Get over here.
Yeah, so I remain with the spider on
Okay.
it, continuing to refine the bridle and harness that I'm now fashioning for it.
All right. You have a movement speed of 30, but a climb speed of 30 now
Yeah.
as well.
Nice.
I'm going to kill your spider. Gotta get a notch.
And
How
if
did you do that?
And if you ever roll any natural awesomeness or anyone makes a total failure, you will not get bonus damage. You will get to make a special attack with your spider.
Lovely.
We'll see. We'll see.
Question. So
But the auto fail also applies.
Yeah.
I really wish we were... we had familiars in this world.
Right. With the magic of the loot, if that enemy dies, I assume it goes away. The charges.
No.
Oh, okay.
That charge stays.
Okay. Cool.
Stays forever.
Awesome.
Also, the loot already had one pre-charged.
Okay.
Something Chester had done.
So then you actually saw the C and the F string.
There- okay.
light up instead of the D and the F. They were already lit.
Was that string number 3 or string number 7? Because I
Strings
don't know
1,
which one's a
2,
C.
4, and 5.
So which ones are still not lit?
3, 6, 7, 8.
And stay tuned for the next episode.
The group is gathered at the bottom. We have Valimir the Wizard, Caven the Paladin, Cole the Fighter, and now Aragus.
The rogue.
My group is too
Where are
damn
you?
content to realize I'm not there.
Where is Valimir?
Boy, I'm glad we made it through that fight. Yes.
Don't worry,
How do you
I'm right
feel?
here.
Looking through the crowd.
Damn it, I'm
Through all the
fucked
big
up on all the
people.
names tonight.
I think we're missing a couple.
Where is Vessel?
Yes, where did he not come down with you all?
Vessel.
That's all.
Vessel.
He's not here.
Well,
They're like,
Valimir will sigh heavily,
And venture on.
look at Spiderfax, and I'm sorry, Spiderfax.
Spiderfax.
And we'll start going back up in search of Vessel.
All right. You climb slowly. You get all the way to the top by yourself with the spider, and you crest the top of the well and look around with some sort of light. Someone else has light, right?
I thought Valimir had the light. Did you?
Vessel
Vessel
did.
had light
Vessel
on
had
his
light.
shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been fighting in the dark.
In the dark, yeah.
This
Probably
whole
should have
time.
some negative modifiers there.
Well, this was a good choice.
No light from Aragus?
I'm gonna.
I have like a torch.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah, I'll pull a torch.
Caving Light's a torch.
All right, you guys. So you're up there with a torch. So you're a torch-wielding spider rider. You're at the top. You're in this damaged, collapsed intersection of a street, very small section that has been buried and built on. So it's a sub-level underneath the street itself. Just a couple of those storefronts we had in the last adventure. You see no sign of Vessel anywhere.
While I was on the way up, I was kind of keeping an eye open for any
Treasure.
that, and as well, based on the riddle that we have for this map, Valimir is suspicious that there might be another passage that accesses off of this.
That like false brick.
Yeah, something along those lines. So he's keeping an eye on that as
Okay.
he's going up.
I've made a roll. Nothing to report at the moment.
I would like to use a hero point.
Meanwhile, there is alleyway in the city above where Fiona, you are at. There is a busy street. There are people going back and forth, but you've stumbled into this alleyway.
Does not appear so.
And you've got your little device out, and it's making its little beep noise or what have you, and lighting up your golden sphere. And the noise that it's showing in the direction is now directly beneath you at this grate cover down into the sewer below.
Oh, these guys. Okay. And she'll take the grate cover off and head down.
All right, you take it off, drop down in, and swing the grate down beneath you. You splash down into a sewer pipe that's way too small, but just fine for you.
Sweet.
And you start making your way alone through the narrow, smelly tunnel. Meanwhile, again, Vessel, your clouded vision returns somewhat. Your vision has been totally obscured by a mass amount of webs as you have been attacked and taken by a spider. Oh. You have been dragged through around this subterranean layer and have now come to a stop. You are feel yourself being moved and attached, and you are upright, but at a lean of about 30 degrees to your right and wedged up against some sort of wall, and can hear the chittering of legs go away. Some more come close. You feel a prodding bop, bop, bop on your thick chest.
Never good.
And then it goes away again, and you are left alone in silence.
Is there an egg nearby?
We got a live one here.
I'm gonna lose my. Yeah.
Kill me.
I'm assuming I'm bound and bound.
You are
tightly.
bound. You can make an athletics roll. You can make an athletics roll a 13. No, an athletics roll 11 is good, and a 15 is great. Or 11's okay, and a 13 is good.
You said
15 is good. Sorry, 11 and 15. 11 and 15.
Anything less than a 20 is just outright disaster.
Unacceptable.
I will start kind of pushing out and trying to break the webbing. That's not going to do it. I'll have to spend a hero point. That was a natural 1.
Oh my gosh.
Chomping your way through.
That's another natural 1. Holy cow.
Oh. Your motions attract attention. You're able to get a hand partially out of this cocooning, and you can get some motion, but that motion in the view of some spiderlings catches their attention, and suddenly you see from your blurred vision covered in webs a bunch of dark little shapes coming towards you, and you are swarmed by these things. These are poodle-sized spiders
Poodle-sized.
that come racing
Standard
up,
or miniature?
and they are climbing
Big
over you,
difference.
about 4 or 5 of them, and are piercing in and clawing at you and injecting lots of poison into you. The net result is you take 2 points of damage, as you are moderately resistant to their poison,
2 points.
and they are trying to feed on you. What would you like to do now, Vessel?
I don't know what I have, what I'm able to do in
Spiders?
way of access of my equipment. Am I able to move inside this cocoon?
Well, it depends. What do you have in mind?
Couple different things. Save my spell casting for last. I haven't used this nifty potion yet. I want to see what happens with nifty potion.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
I'm going to say that there's no way you can get any equipment to work whatsoever except a chaos potion.
Oh, God.
That sounds and I don't know what it is yet. I don't know. I'm bringing up my chart now.
Which one?
I said I would use it for emergencies, and this sounds like one.
Teal color, right?
No, metallic violet.
Metallic violet.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Non-metallic violet.
Yeah.
Metallic violet. So this is one of those potions you guys got from the Lumine Academy long ago.
You're turning metallic violet.
Failed student alchemy
Failed
experiments.
student experiments box. Yeah.
All right.
Failed is such a strong
Yeah, we don't know they're all
word.
failures yet.
No, the box
Just
said failed.
unintended.
All right.
As long
Yeah.
as my bow
Didn't
doesn't
it-
blow up, I should
Potion
be
of
fine.
unintended consequences.
You are able to barely get this potion out of your belt and barely get the little cork out, and can somehow just get it lifted up and just get a tongue somehow, if you have a tongue, your proboscis down,
proboscis.
down into the vial.
It doesn't even leave my belt. Just
It snakes around, out one hole and down and around and
In
another.
1 week, you'll sprout wings and come out of your cocoon.
More beautiful than ever.
I'm a real warforged.
All right. You consume the drink. It definitely has a metallic taste to it, and your hands start to shake a little bit. So sorry.
This is totally random,
Imitating
right?
life.
Start to shake a little bit, and they feel warm.
Oh.
And if you make a Arcana roll, Arcana roll 12.
It'd be better if I were a wizard in doing this, but no, 5.
You're not sure what that all means, but no noticeable effect currently.
All right, I will follow that up with it's all radiant type
You
damage.
take 2 more points of piercing damage from these spiders. They continue to crawl about you.
I will begin to pulse out radiance,
And how are you doing this?
uttering a word.
What word are we talking about?
The word of radiance.
The word. Oh, does that require hand motions? Is the question, because you
I don't
will
think
not be able to do
His
that.
proboscis will take care of that.
It is verbal material requiring my holy symbol, which is attached to me and with me.
You are absolutely right. You're good to go.
All
A
my
burning
other ones are
radiance
here, yeah.
erupts from you.
And this will be my primary way of trying to destroy them, as well as if it affects the webbing at all, I will try to do that.
We shall see. Boom! There's a bright light, and we are back at the top of the well with Valimir. No sign of your friend.
Okay. So sending Spiderfax around in a circle to kind of, widen the path, seeing if there's any like drag marks or, things like that to try to identify where our stalwart friend might have wandered to.
You circle around a couple times. You not only find no signs of it, but
We cannot find the well anymore.
the spider gets agitated. Make an animal handling 12, please.
Natural 20.
What?
It will not.
Saddle Shadowfax.
It will not
Spiderfax.
resist you
Sad.
in any way.
Sad.
It calms
Ever
down.
again.
It calms down. What's your plan now, Valimir?
I'm going to ride Spiderfax back down the well, I suppose, to rejoin the friends and be like, I have no idea where our friend Vessel may be.
He says with his arms up in the air while his legs are wrapped around the creature, vertically going down in a very cocky manner, unnecessarily showing off his animal handling natural 20.
He even gets the spider to canter somehow.
Dressage.
Yes.
And Aragus has come back.
And bow.
Aragus, you have come back. The makeshift
Writing English.
mining operation that's been dug through this well continues on for quite some time,
Okay.
horizontally.
Yeah, I'm still just snooping around looking for any clues to see
You
if
haven't
this...
found any yet, but I just had you come back to chat with the group, though.
Oh, okay. It seems that this tunnel continues horizontally and not down. Perhaps this is the way to go.
Did Vessel happen to pass by you while you were down there?
I think I might have noticed that one, Valimir.
Indeed.
Although, I noticed you picked up a trick or two, and he points to the spider.
My dear friend Spiderfax here? Yes.
He shakes a fang. Sorry about the mess, old boy. Don't worry about your mother and father. Clean this up real quick.
I believe the priority should be to find our friend Vessel. Then.
Well, yes, we're already one mate down. We don't want to be down another.
One what down?
Mate.
Oh, mate.
Where did these spiders come from? I saw one of them come down from way up high when we got into the well, but there were more than that came down from the top. Where did these ones come from below?
They came from the top as well.
Everything came down from the top.
Well, there were two down here.
So there were two down here that didn't come from the top.
As far as I know.
Where did they come from?
Where I'm standing now, dear boy.
Let's find out how they got to us. Are they just in the well, or do they have another nest or another entrance that gets into this from
Yeah,
there?
are we at the very bottom?
You're at the bottom of the well, yes. You can see the area where Aragus has taken this side construction project, not originally part of the well. The well has been there for 100 or 200 years or so, but the construction is just maybe a decade old. There are wrappings of other little beasts in this little subterranean layer of food from weeks to months old. So this is definitely their lair.
It's obvious it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Does the tunnel keep going?
Yeah, quite. That's what Aragus
Yeah.
just came back from.
As I said, it keeps going.
You did not see anything
You-
significant?
You said
Well, I was somewhat pulled into this far. I didn't exactly volunteer to go all the way down that way.
okay. I think that's what I was looking for. We're gonna walk this way.
You two have been on something strange lately. Get it together.
They've been riding the spider.
I still think we should wait for Vessel before we continue down the path.
Maybe Vessel is this way.
Didn't I go down first? Am I forgetting something?
And we all came down after you.
Yes, not Vessel. How would he have gotten down here?
Side path. Shortcut.
I'm not sure you understand how fast you guys fell.
I do not know where Vessel might be, but he is not up top. He is not in the shaft.
We all feather falled together. Well, they did. I used a rope.
Those that feather together, as they say.
But we all jumped in. That's the point I'm trying to tell you. We all jumped into the well.
Right.
So,
Do I?
unless he came back up,
And,
he's down here.
and he was the one with the light, correct?
Right.
So you didn't notice the light
We were in utter darkness the whole time, friend. We did not notice, indeed, until it was pointed out to us by a strange voice coming from way high upon in the sky.
Well, then, if you'll forgive a bit of logic, I imagine he went to go get Fiona.
Now, Aragus, I would like you to make an Arcana 15 to drop a smug line right now.
Oh, okay.
You can do that without roll.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got it 16.
Yeah. So I'll just say.
No. I've got the information.
Okay.
Random non sequitur as you've been going up and down this corridor and coming back. You're just thinking, that really doesn't make any sense. I kind of know Calavier's magic, the community, and definitely the capital of Canabrin. You're just thinking, no. You come back. Valimir's giving you the business, and then you just finally say, you know what? I'm speaking for you, unfortunately. Yeah. You know what? I've never heard of a Queen's Cabal of Magic.
Huh?
I have a bit of amnesia. I don't know what I just said.
We're all chasing the spider right now.
There's no... Wait, what?
That's what Aragus has just recollected.
Apparently. I'm just as confused as you are.
We will have to put some thought into that soon.
I've never heard.
Bardic knowledge is wild.
Because we ran into the Queen's Cabal.
It must be a new organization.
Were they misrepresenting themselves?
That is perhaps indeed what... If Aragus is to be understood.
Do you still have that staff?
And Valimir, suddenly remembering the aligning rod, sort of starts fiddling around. He's like, I do believe...
I don't think you can find it on your person.
No, I can't. It's not on my person.
That's not a lightning rod, dear boy.
It can be. With the right bit of magic, but that's not here nor there at the moment. Where did that damn aligning rod go? And I try to think back on where exactly I might have lost it.
You can make a no roll necessary. The thought does cross your mind as you do recall at the first possible execution moment of your father that was interrupted.
2 days after we received the alignment rod.
Yes.
And he was hanging on to it.
It was taken, I think, tossed across the scaffolding of the execution platform, and you recall a slight figure, perhaps a gnomish
It's
tinkerer.
invisible.
You're invisible. It just disappeared.
It was on the stage.
It was there 1 second and
footprints
gone.
appeared through.
There 1 second and gone.
I do not know where the aligning rod is currently. May have lost it somewhere
I'm
in the
more
confusion.
of a spider guy now.
I'm into animal handling. It's my thing.
Aligning rods is so yesterday.
So you were saying that Aragus is unaware of the Queen's Cabal?
No, he seems to know that does not exist.
You're like,
Okay.
I've never heard of this before.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't move, Queen's Cabal! Undercover!
Stop resisting.
Special Victims
Um,
Unit.
Haven does want to... Cole. Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Oh,
My
what?
God! I don't know what you're going to do.
What am I doing?
I'm directing you.
Just change your names, flip them around.
Call one of you Lenny.
I mean, if we can't even get our names straight, I can't imagine.
I have 7 siblings, and I can remember each and every one of them.
I'm going to keep going down the tunnel.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick over the dead things. I want to see where else this
Something's
cave
not
goes.
adding
Obviously, the well wasn't built this way, so I want to see where it keeps going.
Okay.
Cave or
I'll
conversation?
go with you.
All right. The Goliaths are heading down the side passage, and what's Aragus and Spider-Man doing?
It doesn't exist, I told you. It's not a thing.
That does not make sense.
You're full of...
I spoke to members of the Queen's. They gave me the rod.
Listen, Spider, this way
Damn, I
doesn't
don't have
speak.
the
You don't even have the rod. It was all a trick this whole time. I wouldn't even have a phone.
I'm an orphan.
Then the montage flashback after flashback as the mystery is revealed.
You always were.
You're just in the insane asylum in the 1920s.
Oh God, yeah.
Memento Part 7.
Ley lines! It's the ley lines!
Nurse Aragus is there.
It's time to take your medication again.
Back on my ley lines again.
Now, Val, it's time to take
You
meds.
were doing so well.
We should call this episode 12
Your dad's here to see
12
you.
spiders.
Your dad's here to see.
I knew you were in on it.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
All right.
I am following, I guess, the Spiderfax and I are
I have my torch lit.
in tow.
All right. You have your torch lit and you're bringing up the rear there, Aragus. You do notice that spiders do unfortunately have that horse kind of situation where they do stop every now and again and leave some little nuggets behind.
Oh, I put the torch up to its butt. Go.
Road apples.
Spider apples are left behind. The group goes down this makeshift construction that's again made a couple decades ago. It does obviously not see a lot of use. The terrain is uneven. It gets very narrow and cramped at times. The Goliaths are having to wedge through, and as you get through, you break out into a side passage of actual hewn stone. And it is part of the city that was beneath the current city of Almithra. It's crushed off in one direction. You're forced to go in another. And as you head down now this smooth stone, it is dirty. There's a few spider webs here.
Drag marks?
There are no drag marks of any kind. What there is a very acrid smell as you approach a corridor up ahead. And we will take our break there.
Of course we will.
We will be right back and see if Christopher and Seth get to join the game. And we'll be back in just a little bit. We are back. Thanks again for joining us on these ventures. If you want to come chat, feel free to drop by our Discord, say hi, chat with the other fans, and let us know what you think. We have a channel for each adventure to talk about what happened. We love hearing your thoughts. You can find that at ingloriousbards.com. Our heroes have walked it out of the well through a carved mine type section, have broken into a constructed section of a dungeonish corridor of manufactured walls of brick, and you come to the end of this section and are now in a low ceilinged chamber. Everyone is here, and by everyone I mean not Fiona, not Vessel, but the other 4 adventurers are here, plus their new companion, Spiderfax?
Correct.
All right. Is here
It's like Carfax. but
being annoyingly ridden by Valimir. Like when there's times he should get off to get around a corner, like that's really narrow, he still makes it
Easy,
work.
Spiderfax, easy.
If you do mirror image, do they each have?
If not, that's a problem. You arrive in this this chamber is where you arrive. This chamber is wide. It's maybe 80 feet wide, and it is a good 80, 100 feet long. There is a 10 feet out. There is a message, a signpost made of metal that's been bolted down into the ground. It has a crooked metal section on top as the sign, and painted on it is some
here.
is some writing. Also on the wall behind you are 2 levers, a large one and a medium-sized one that are right behind you. Yeah, that's what you see.
What's the sign say?
Oh, Sign says, in all caps, go away. Nothing to see here. Danger dash Nettie.
You
That's
said
the metal sign, or that's the writing on the
That's
sign?
the writing on the metal sign.
Okay.
you said it smelled acrid.
Yes.
Is it a familiar acridity?
Acridity is.
I
That
don't know.
sounds financial.
Nettie?
My mouse is failing to launch.
Yeah, Nettie
There
sounds
we go.
very familiar. Where are we?
Neti pot.
Maybe, yeah.
Netty?
Yes. You could make a survival roll there, Caven.
5.
Nope. It's strong and pungent, whatever it is.
Do we see any more spider webs or
Oh, great question.
body carcasses or anything? That's kind of what we're following for.
No spider webs, no spider carcasses. They do not appear to go here. What you can see, there are some metal cogs on the right side of the wall, and on the far side of the wall is a similar looking doorway out, and there is a small lever on that side of the wall.
So large and a medium lever on our side.
Yes.
Small lever on the opposite side.
Correct.
That's about 100 feet away, you said?
Correct.
Some levers, some gears.
On the
On
right
the right
side.
wall.
Correct.
And exits on the left wall.
On the far side, next to
On
the
far,
small.
far
Yep.
wall. Okay, far side. Okay.
Well, this sign says to go away. And I don't see Vessel around here. So we could either try to keep going forward and ignore the sign, or we could try to go back and see if we can find Vessel.
What is that smell?
And you can all smell it. It's an acrid, very pungent smell.
Pungent.
Would any of us know what it is?
If anyone's trained in survival, you can make a roll.
Half.
Yeah, I've got one. I'll take a look. Oh, it's 14.
Nope.
Smells gross. Any takers? What are we thinking?
It seemed like if we were to go back, that seemed to be a dead end already. We did not know where Vessel was or could find him as such. We could return and search more thoroughly.
Do you think you could direct your spider to go back to its lair if that's where Vessel was?
I do have a strangely profound control over Spiderfax at the
Can your
moment.
spider crawl on the ceiling?
And I take Spiderfax.
All right. You are upside down, almost touching the floor. It's so low.
Cool.
Don't mind the ropes.
Dingle dangle. Whoever wrote the sign does not want us to come any further.
It says Nettie right here. That's who wrote the sign. Also says there's nothing to see here.
I think that's being deceiving.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I think I do.
Do these levers go up or down?
Are the levers in any particular position at the moment that we see right
Those
now?
positions are irrelevant.
Great. Probably both. Caven's gonna. I'm sorry, Cole. Oh my God, do it again.
Ah,
what am I doing?
See, just start calling him Avius.
Cole's gonna start. Gonna check out the
That's
gears.
what I did all the time. You know what?
Look at the gears.
Okay, you walk across the room to check out the gears. They are large. Yeah, you wish you had an artificer with you at this time. That'd be great.
Yeah, it does some things.
You make your way over to the gears to check them out, and you immediately fall through the floor.
What?
Ah!
You fall through the floor. There is a very complex
Not too far down!
parts cloth, parts very brittle metalish type covering of the floor, and your section of the floor went about 10 feet, and then you fall through. The good news is you only fall a couple feet. The bad news is you fall into an Olympic-sized pool of acid.
Ah!
Oh God!
Splash goes Cole. You are into this acid, and you immediately take a juicy amount of damage. Not too bad.
Stone
Of 13 points of acid damage before
Oh
you scramble
my
your
God.
way back out.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stone's endurance.
Cole is down to.
I've used it
Cole
It's
is
a
down to
reaction.
6. hit
Cole is down to
points.
6
You
hit
can only
points.
use
twice
it.
for a long rest.
Yeah.
Argus will cast
you only
Cure
used it once, I
Wounds
think.
on
And
you.
what's the previous?
Cole, you got some good big news coming.
Say again.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on you when you get out.
Right here, that one.
Uh-huh.
The one that's smoking. That'd be great.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear that one?
Yep, you
That
get...
acrid smell, I believe that is acid.
No, it's me.
He sits safely on the ceiling.
You get 1d8.
Looks to be
hit
acid.
points. You get 2 hit points back.
You're
to you.
welcome.
I appreciate the spitting in my eye. Thank you. That helps. Can you get rid of the burning toe
I cannot.
situation?
You have to see a wizard about that one.
It's 1d8 plus your spell casting modifiers. That should be plus your charisma modifier.
Excuse me, that would be 5.
5 total hit points.
Thank you.
4 total, I'm sorry.
4 total hit
It's
Oh my God.
2, not 3.
It's the acid burning.
Who's counting here? Caven or Aragus? Cole or Aragus?
Oh my God! What is wrong with you people?
Title this episode Avius Returns.
Caven or Cole? Yeah. there you go.
Did he teleport at the end of that? Or did he die?
He-
Avius?
Yes.
Oh, he died. He
Oh,
burned
yeah.
the staff.
He
Okay,
died.
because that would be hilarious. Came back.
No, he had a 50-50 shot of dying or teleporting to an unknown plane.
For those of you tuning in, this was from season 1.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Tim's Wizard Avius. And I have wanted for him to come back, I think back in season 3. There was a moment later in season 3. Could he come back in this season? But it was just such like the worst place of the thing to do, and it was a straight 50-50. Like Oblivion or safety.
Death. Yeah,
Yeah.
he died.
Oh, well, now I see what they meant by not going too far down.
Indeed.
Cole, do watch your step.
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna
Maybe,
continue to
these
watch my step
levers
as I
will
fall.
help.
Boys, don't talk at the same time. We're on a podcast.
Caven goes to pull the large lever.
Large lever.
All right, you pull the large lever, and the entire section of 10 feet that sticks out from the wall is solid floor, and then the rest is this exposed, hidden, concealed floor with acid underneath. What you pressed dumps that entire solid section down in, so you dump yourself and Aragus and Cole back into the acid.
No!
Second time. You are totally fine, Valimir. The 3 of you take 13 points of acid damage.
Cole is out.
And Cole
Falls
is dragged
unconscious.
out, unconscious from the acid pool.
Don't pull that. Ah!
And then the floor rises back up into position, and the acid slowly rolls back off.
Not fast enough. Very slowly.
Ow!
Sorry.
I hurt my knee.
What are you doing there, Tim?
That
Stone's
metal
endurance.
die, yeah. Clanked right edged my knee.
To knock off 1 point
Oh,
of that
big one.
damage. Yeah.
Oh, 1.
So I take 12.
What do you got?
Do indeed.
22.
Okay.
I concur.
Valamir's gonna pull the small one.
Oh, Jesus.
Kidding. I'm kidding. I only say that because of chat.
The chat says, "Don't pull the small one."
Cole is presently unconscious.
Cole, wake up. And
Isn't that Caven?
no. And I cast Lay on of Hands.
Ooh, healing power emanates from the paladin.
And I give him 10 hit points.
Very nice.
Don't pull the lever.
Yes, Caven, watch his step.
Are you okay?
No.
Okay.
I'm very badly burned.
You shot me.
I'm really in quite a lot of pain down here.
The power of Celine has revived you.
Thanks, Celine. All right.
Now the small lever here.
It's got to be a trick. The second lever again.
Yeah, if you flip it fast enough. So there's a large lever and a medium lever here
yeah,
on
the
this side.
medium.
There's a small one on the far side. There's some cogs and gear on the right-hand side, and a whole lot of bubbling acridness hidden before you. It looks totally safe to get across.
Sure.
Oh, and then a wizard whose like hair is hanging upside down, just trying not to smile on the ceiling.
Oh, you're not doing anything. You're just.
Just hanging.
Oh, okay.
Literally
All right.
just.
Valimir, what if you go across the other side and
Oh, God. That made me dizzy. I almost fucking fell over.
let us know what you see through that other passage?
Yeah, so Shadowfax skitters over there.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not Shadowfax.
Spiderfax.
Spiderfax.
That's
Spiderfax.
trademarked, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
don't want to mess with
Yeah,
Tolkien's team.
that's an IP we don't want to
Yeah,
mess with.
no, don't want to take on them. Yeah, so Spiderfax will head over towards where the other passage is, and we'll check it out.
All right, you skitter across the top of the ceiling, and clearly something I never planned for. And you reach the other side, you right yourself up, and you are just dipping into the other side of the corridor, and you hear a loud howling wind, deep howling.
There seems to be a deep howling wind coming.
He yells 100 feet away. You're on the other side of this thing.
There's a deep howling wind far away down this passage.
You know, you don't have to yell, and I cast message.
Well, I cannot cast the message, so I would not know that. I can also pull that lever from a ways away with the old infamous mage hand.
I can't see your facial expressions from down here.
I'm assuming arrogant.
Indeed.
What if
A quick question on a recovery: is it generating fatigue? If you are at hit 0, you get recovered hit points.
Yes. You gain one of our house rule fatigue
fatigue.
points. You're -1 to every roll that you make.
Mm.
what if we step back in the hallway and you see what this lever does? What if
Indeed.
we step back in the hallway?
These semaphores.
Come this way. Mind the floor.
Grab yourself a spider. Come on, join me.
We'll step back into the hallway.
All right, you see
The one
them
that
all
came from?
go inside the
Yes.
hallway, just peering into this chamber.
All right.
Peek your heads up.
And I will mage hand the small lever.
Why don't you're right next to it?
I will mage hand the small lever.
It's the benefit of being.
Why would I perform manual labor when I can use magic to do the same thing?
Spell slots.
He's a germaphobe, is what it is.
It's a cantrip.
Okay, then.
All
Cantrip
right.
the fuck out of it.
You mage hand the small lever on the far side of the chamber. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you located when you do this?
I am on the ceiling of the hallway.
Okay, so you're kind of reaching back in and mage handing the small lever. All right. There is a click as the lever falls down into place, and Vessel, you hear more chittering noises in your room.
Oh,
I told you not to hit the lever. More
It doesn't seem to do anything. Click, 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 click.
Stop it, chitter! Summoning crystal just keeps firing off.
This is like
What? Hit the lever more. I got it.
it's like being in a trash compactor on the Death Star.
Yes, absolutely.
Vessel, there's some more chittering noises, and you have blasted away all these little spiderlings and some of the spider webs that have cocooned you. You are now looking like a lazy Halloween costume mummy,
Fantastic.
with it hanging off of you. Then you hear a metal banging sound, and you see a metal canister propped up against a wall about 15 feet away get knocked over, and a larger spider slowly make its way over to you, still stuck into this web.
I'm trying to break free.
Okay, you will make an athletics roll.
Want to break free.
If you can do a 14, you got some good hands free.
Good luck.
Yeah.
No. Sorry.
That is a fail. The spider comes right up to you, steps delicately over the spiderlings. You think it slowly casts some eyes at them, raises its eyes up to you, gets very close with its fangs, and then bites them deep into you with a 23 to hit.
That's a miss. No, yeah, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Dang.
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then I need you to make a constitution save versus the poison that tries to course through your body. 11 constitution save.
Done. 11 is with con. That is non-natural 20.
Okay, then you take 4 points of poison damage. What's your health situation
Can't
like?
believe you're not like resistant or immune to poison.
He is resistant.
I am resistant.
You just rolled
I
with
rolled
advantage.
resistant.
Oh.
I'm not immune. That's my
Well,
problem.
then you take half of that damage. You take 2.
Yeah.
I
resistance
thought
doesn't
you
give
were
advantage.
free
You can take
calculating.
half
No,
damage.
you take half of that for 2.
No.
All right.
Good catch, someone.
This is me.
You
I
asked
caught it.
where I'm at. I'm exactly
Cole.
50%.
At 50%. Bound up, wound up, trying to get your arms free. This creature's just delivered a blow, and unfortunately, that is not all. There is another banging on a grate in the wall behind you. It is busted out from the wall and dumped unceremoniously on the ground from the bent behind vessel. Flops a sweet halfling artificer named Fiona Tumblepot.
Oh yeah!
Where did you come from? How did you find me?
Oh, you're not so hard to find.
It's a miracle. Praise Celine. And I try to.
You may do nothing. What do you want to do, Fiona?
Oh,
Oh, so he's all tied up and bound, but now that I am close, I'm assuming I'm within 60 feet.
You're within 10 feet.
The cannon on his shoulders gonna and
You just see this lump on his shoulder moving underneath the
It
cobwebs.
just like looks around for a second. It just goes back and forth.
a 15-foot cone of fire is going to project out of it.
Okay.
All right, and what happens with that?
Everybody that's caught in it needs to make a dex save.
Dex save. All right, the spider makes an 11.
Nope.
Okay, it is blasted.
13 points.
13 points.
Fire damage.
Huge flames erupt. You burn away some more webs off of Vessel. Vessel, you take 1 point of fire damage, but you are now free. The spider recoils back and just skitters back about 15 feet, trying to figure out what the hell just happened with this warm turret off of the side.
It is
Anything
my
else?
weakness. It is a gnome.
And Fiona, what else?
Oh,
'Cause that was a bonus action, right?
that was a bonus. That was a
Nice.
bonus action. I will fire my crossbow at this son of a
Son of a gun.
What is the female spider called?
son of a clutch, I think.
For 15.
15 to hit is a hit.
6 points of piercing damage.
The shot fires, pierces the creature, and it shrivels and shrieks into a ball as it dies.
Nice shot.
Nice.
You came just in time.
Yeah.
We have to get out of here.
Where have you guys
There's more coming.
Where's everybody else?
I have no idea how I got here.
You don't know how you got here?
No, I woke up in a web.
Oh my goodness.
He doesn't. He doesn't say the no in a dickish kind of way. No, I woke up here.
She approaches you and climbs up on top of your shoulder and monkeys around with the cannon and pulls out. She has her one golden spear in another hand and then pulls out a second one. And as they come within a few feet of each other, they fizzle out. I put this little invention on you a few weeks ago. It's my little snitch. Peace I ever lost.
Remember that agreement you quickly signed?
A million years.
Unfortunately, when
We're on week 4.
unfortunately when they find each other, they'll have to make more. But I found you, buddy.
I'm glad
Can't
you
believe
did.
it. I
And
can't
you owe
believe
us
you guys
200
left me behind.
I had no doubt it was going to be Celine finding me or you.
And you can hear more chittering, and you look around, and you know two things, Fiona. One, you guys are in a large chamber covered with a metal floor. You can hear the tippity tap of many feet across this floor. Spider webs everywhere. It's dark. And the second thing you know, there's no way in hell Vessel's getting up that small,
Yeah.
tiny vent.
We gotta go.
Oh, I do. Am I permitted to do something?
Sure.
You said the floor is made of metal?
Yes.
I might have something that might work. You invented it. And Vessel retracts his pet, which is a gelatinous cube that Fiona has recovered.
Okay.
And it's just flopping around in a jar, and Vessel sets it free upon the metal floor,
All right.
to which it promptly starts to eat its way through the floor.
Can you describe this? What
Thought I
effect?
just did.
No, what game effect? No one has any idea where the context
This is one
coming
of the tech items that Fiona the Artificer can make. It is called Living Solvent, this one. On release, this organic slime dissolves 1 cubic foot of organic material each round. After 3, the slime dies and becomes inert. I don't want it to die, but, it'd be nice if it just ate happily and went away.
It is my purpose to die.
Yes. This is getting weird. It's just one.
Let me finish eating, please.
All right, you let loose this thing. It shrieks happily and starts to this glob starts just tearing into the ground and dissolving some of the floor. And as you watch it go, there is another floor of interest, and that is the one above Valimir's head that you are upside down. You see the floor you were at after you mage-handed the lever starts to undulate slightly. And it starts on your end and then undulates slightly all the way to the other end, stopping at that 10-foot solid section where your friends are just behind.
Can I make heads or tails of the purpose of that undulation?
You cannot. Something moved very uniformly underneath.
Or above, if you want to
Yes.
think of it that way.
It's all relative.
We're gonna need a bigger floor.
Caven. I mean, does everyone see that?
Yes.
Okay. Caven approaches the edge of the 10 foot area that was stable.
Mhm.
And then
Just a reminder, I am a wizard, not a cleric.
And then cautiously puts a foot out on the floor beyond there to see if it's
All right.
Solid.
solid. I guess that's the word.
You put a foot out. It feels incredibly weak and able to give way at any second. You tap your foot, same thing, tap your foot, and then you find a solid section that is very resistant to your foot. And you tap beyond it, and you've identified about a 1.5 foot wide section that is solid.
Okay, so I stand on this 1.5 foot wide section,
Okay, you are now standing above what you believe to be a pool of acid.
and then I step gingerly
Gingerly?
in front of that,
All right. You.
testing the load-bearing capability of this floor.
That's a man will pass. All right. And you find another foothold.
And I just keep repeating.
And he slowly starts making his way out, Squid Game style, across this regulation Olympic
As
pool
his
size.
foot kind of leaves one of the invisible steps, Aragus will jump onto that same step
All right.
and go straight through.
And you follow behind.
Yeah.
Cole follows behind Aragus, trying not to whimper a little bit.
How many hit points do you have left?
I got 9 hit points.
9. Not enough for another dunking.
I'm not usually hurt this bad. This really stings.
And with where Valimir is, the passageway goes further down.
Yes.
So he's gonna just go part way down, not leaving sight of his companions, but is gonna kind of reconnoiter that
All right.
area before, as they're tentatively.
Reconnoiter. You know that one, big guy? Reconnoiter?
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna go reconnoiter now. Yeah.
Kaven makes a mental note of
Killing Valimir at some point.
where this path is.
All right. You make a mental note. You've got a pretty good idea, and you are able to dig in with the heel and do some damage to the floor above where this support underneath it is, and you can see where that line is now.
Okay.
And all of you make it safely to the other side.
I'm fine. Ah! Could shake it off.
Kaven pats Cole on the back and
Ow, ow.
notices there's some soot left on his hands. Kind of wipes it off.
Sizzles.
So now we're over on the other side of the room with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's, I guess, continue down the passageway.
You guys continue on. You explore. You get lost in a bit of a maze in a couple of empty rooms, but after about 5 or 10 minutes, you find the only other access point you can, and that is another construction, another damaged wall and makeshift tunnel that is broken into something else entirely. You are essentially, someone has archaeologically or industrially mined their way through different levels of the past where the city has been built upon and built upon and built upon. So you are in an old section of smooth stone cut through, now going through makeshift wooden mine supports and very narrow dirt and some crude rock, and you immediately open up into a huge, vast vertical shaft where a lot of wind is blowing, and then it settles down. And then there's another big gust of wind. You're no idea what the source of it is. You look above and can see some light far up above, and down below it is darkness. Your path is on the other side where you can see construction has been done, and there is also a metal ladder that has been laid out like a crevasse in the Arctic type of a thing to cover it as well. That's what your situation is right now.
How far across is this vent?
20, 30, 40, 50, 80 feet.
And Valimir is paying attention to the cycle of the wind.
Okay.
And seeing if it's consistent in its pattern of, being quiet and then being forceful.
All right. You are slowly getting a sense of it. There might be a pattern.
So it's 80 feet to the other side.
Yes.
How?
Is it cold wind?
It is not. It is a slightly warmish
Does it
wind.
smell weird at all?
It smells...
Acrid.
Doesn't smell acrid. It smells a bit earthy and nasty, like someone died in a hippie candle shop. Ooh.
Just getting a
Argus
migraine
kind
thinking
of
about
give.
that.
Yeah, Argus is giving Valimir some looks. Like they might know what. He might think he has an idea of what that is. He just feels like it could be something. Pay attention to the rhythm.
The rhythm.
I'll do this. I'm gonna do the same
Yeah,
that
okay.
Valamir's doing as we continue on.
You guys get a sense of that there is a little bit of a pattern to it. It's not always consistent, but there's a delay of 20 seconds or 10 seconds, and one comes, and there's a delay of just 5 seconds, and you've got it mostly guessed, but not entirely. But there is some sort of pattern.
Pretty much as soon as Valimir believes that the gust is blown, that will leave a long pause. Spiderfax will head across the ladder.
All right, Spiderfax races across with ease. Roll a 6-sided die and do not roll a 1.
6.
Okay, you race across to the other side with total ease, even maybe doing a little spiral loop around the metal ladder, and you
Yeah,
arrive.
I'm absolutely milking this as much as possible.
That's for later. You arrive at the other side.
You ever milk a spider?
It's got nipples.
Do I?
A lot of.
All right, Valimir's safe again.
They don't call them mamas for nothing. Yeah. It's good, guys. Safe, no problems. You can get across easily. Just find a spider and
Yeah, maybe teach it a new trick and have
Is
it
this
come get
considered
us.
difficult terrain?
Say it again.
Is this considered difficult terrain?
Yes.
Why do you ask?
It's going to take.
Few turns. That's going on in your head.
Just
Couple of rounds.
a little bit of time.
gotta work on that monologue.
You know what, Caven?
That Shatner-esque monologue.
Argus
Only
just says,
we.
"Come on,
Had
Caven,
more
we can do
time."
this together." And I slap you on the butt and cast heroism on you, so you are immune to being frightened.
Okay.
And he's generated hit points, isn't he?
You're casting a big
gonna cast heroism.
level 2.
That's a level 1.
Level
It's
small.
not, It's not fear I'm dealing with. It's logistics.
You also gain 2 hero points at the beginning of each of your turns.
Hit points.
hit
Temporary
points.
hit points.
Temporary hit
You
points.
s- I-
Cool.
it
Hero
sounded like
points.
it sounded like hero points.
Oh, hit. Yeah, I thought I said hit
That would
points.
have been neat.
That would have been
Hit
amazing.
points.
All right, for the next minute, you are gaining 2 temporary hit points max at the start of each turn, and you feel a little emboldened.
Okay. Well.
And I jump on your back. Because I can share
Okay.
space with the creature.
This is a non-combat. Should I just mark it as? Well, no.
No,
six,
it's
two.
2.
It's 2 at the beginning of it.
Okay, I was just making sure.
So with Aragus on my back, what's my movement?
The same.
Your movement speed. Nah, you're a little
No,
too
it's
much
not
there.
going to be.
Probably like 20.
So I can go 40 max per turn.
Yes.
So it'll take me, and it's difficult terrain.
Yes. So 20.
So it'll take me 4 turns to get across.
Correct.
That's 24 seconds.
Okay.
Your
Is
math
there-
is great. I don't know what you're saying.
Is there so far have we detected a pause in the wind that lasts 24 seconds?
Aragus thinks he's got a 50-50 shot.
With me on your back, no. With me going by myself, no. I'll put it that way.
Also no.
But together.
Together,
No.
No.
Definitely no.
no-ish. Little bit A, little bit of B.
Cole,
Yeah.
you also notice something. Make a you notice one thing. You might notice 2 things. Make a perception roll.
All right.
Perception roll 13.
I'm gonna roll investigation. Is that the one?
No, perception.
Don't have it. Oh, there it is. All right, sorry. Perception. Ooh, 15.
Okay. You see down below about 25 feet, there is some sort of rock outcropping, and that rock cropping has some sort of debris on it, and underneath that debris is a dull, glowing light. Light blue, slowly pulsing bright, and then fading, and pulsing bright, and fading.
If I dig it up, do I get a pearl?
I'm falling asleep. Hey, Caven, look down there.
And I'm sorry, that was the guaranteed thing. You rolled higher than I said. You also see that there's some other glinting metal on probably another 30 feet beneath that.
So down below.
Yeah.
The ladder only goes across, right? We don't have anything
Correct.
that goes down.
Correct.
All right. There is some stuff down under us. I see some metal glinting. There's a light blinking down there.
Cole, we go down. We don't go too far down.
Well, that was before. Remember the instructions were go down, don't go too far down, and then it was don't take a swim. I went swimming twice. I think we're at the end.
But that means you disobeyed that order.
Yeah, no, I know that. The smoking on my body recognizes that. As a
Did
problem.
Valimir hear that?
Yes.
So Valimir looks and gauges again. A long pause. And will take the spider down
Okay.
to the first moving. And actually, 2 questions: the light as it pulses, does it pulse in time with the wind?
It does not.
Okay. So ignoring the pulsing, then I will wait until the wind dies down and then skitter down to the first rocky ledge
All right.
and sort of like, I'm trying to back myself up so that when the wind blows again, I'm, 100% like on this space.
Is there anything above us, by the way? Because giant metal shafts with ladders across them does not seem very
The
typical
light.
for Mithra.
There's a light up
There's
above.
a light up at top, a faint
way up,
light up
way up.
ahead.
Yeah.
And I can also say, I don't know what the equivalent would be. Sometime when you're playing a video game, it'll give you like a red warning that you're in a dangerous area. There's kind of a little red warning here that a fall would be very, very disastrous for you guys. Just FYI. All right.
Feather.
Valimir, you are going down. As you go down, you quickly scamper down with Spiderfax and get to this rock outcropping. It appears to be some sort of damage of piping and weird ropes, the likes of which you've never seen before. And there is some debris, and underneath that is a device that is attached to these strange ropes. It is a canister, maybe like twice as thick of a water bottle, about as tall as a water bottle, and has some metal sides, metal edges, and then it has a light blue energy that is slowly growing back and glowing back and forth.
Thinking of all of my magical training and knowledge and whatnot, do I have any inkling of what this device may be, or
You can make a
effect?
History 10 or Arcana 12.
Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna do History 10.
Okay.
Don't forget you have a second hero point.
Yes, and I'm going to use that because I rolled a 2, which would make that an 8 because I plus 6. So it's hard for me to fail this. I managed,
Yeah,
so
you
I'm going
did.
to. Yet I did. So instead, it's going to be a 25.
With a 25, you identify this device.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I haven't heard that in a while. You identify this device as a Chiloran power cylinder. It has a hexagon attachment base and was used in strange machinery from way back when. Normally very rich people that were skewed from magic and were annoyed by it were getting into some science at the time.
And not inherently radioactive or otherwise.
Nope, not at all.
We don't know what that word is.
Yeah, not yet.
And utilitarian and interchangeable.
I will stow it with me
Okay.
then.
You do a quick
Swipe.
click, it comes off, and you're able to stow it. It still glows bright through your pack, but you now have it safely secured.
Is there
Make
anything
note
else
of
on this ridge?
On this ridge, you see nothing on this ridge. What you do see is a flurry of spider hair as a gust is coming. Roll anything but a 1 or a 2 on a 6-sided die, please.
You got this.
As a gust, you can hear
It's
it
just
coming.
Spiderfax. You'll be fine.
How about a 2?
A 2 and a big gust of wind. You start to race back up with Spiderfax. He is not fast enough, and the wind gust blasts him.
What I would have wanted to do
Yes.
initially, because I'm on the ledge, and basically I was waiting for the wind to blow, and like would stand back and sort of stand up against like the wall, sort of like making myself as small as I can, so the wind is not.
Okay, so you want to get off of Spiderfax and be on the ledge.
Yes, with the hand on.
Don't try to read his eyes. What
No,
are you
I'm
doing?
not. I'm trying to. Yes, I'm going to do that.
Okay. You leap off of Spiderfax, your trusty, loyal servant who has
Now-
followed you his whole life.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, you have
You
feather
are.
fall.
You're on the standing on the ledge. Okay, so you leap off of Spiderfax.
And I'm like, Spiderfax, come.
Hold
And
on
I-
and brace me.
Yeah, and I, have like a big fly treat for it, and
Okay, so I want to make sure you're leaping off to get on this small ledge.
Well-
the wind's blasting, and Spiderfax is going to get tossed.
No, so my intention originally was to go down on the ledge,
Yes.
and then to basically like for when the gust blows and I'm on the ledge with Spiderfax to basically be.
That's the problem. It's
Okay.
very, very small. Very, very small.
Gotcha.
Almost like something has damaged the wall and a wound, a damage.
Okay, yes, I was misunderstanding. Then yes, I want to get back up with Spiderfax so
All
we
right.
can then go back down.
Spiderfax is racing up. The gust comes up and it catches him and lifts him off and blows him up and away.
Spiderfax, no!
You are being blown and
Valimir, no!
and you are being blown up past the ladder. As you go past, you may make a dexterity save 13 to grab
So-
it on your way up.
Is there a chance Caven can reach out?
No.
Okay.
Do I have the
Well, you
ability-
can, but you would have to rush out into the wind as
Oh,
well.
okay.
Do I have the ability to cast a spell before making that check?
Sure.
I will cast Enhance Ability, and that will be Cat's Grace, which is the target now has advantage on dexterity checks and also takes damage from falling. Doesn't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if they're not incapacitated.
Wow.
Neato.
So that would give me
As a point of
and it's
order, I'd also like to
concentration.
remind you that I believe you're still under the effect of a certain potion.
Yeah,
What potion?
don't worry about it.
Oh, that potion. I remember that potion. Yes.
All right, so with advantage, that is a dex saving throw of a modified 20.
Okay, you were able to grab onto the metal ladder, and
Can I get a hold of Spiderfax?
no, Spiderfax goes flying up, spitting little webs frantically as it goes. The gust ebbs, and you slam onto the metal ladder and take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
I don't, though, as if it was less than 20 feet
Okay, great. That's
because
fine.
of the cat's grace.
Perfect. And then a
Did you
large.
say perfect?
A large spider comes falling past you, and Spiderfax falls down and down and down.
Yes. I love that.
Can he feather fall?
You're going to cast
I'm
Featherfall?
casting Featherfall. This thing saved his life more than once.
All right. Arrogance casts Featherfall, and the spider is falling slowly past you.
Grab a hold of
Valimir.
its legs and pull it back in.
What is happening? This is getting out
You
of hand.
can't kill Spiderfax that easily. I know what you're trying to do over there. Oh, the gust of wind happened suddenly. Yeah, bullshit. Featherfall.
Defeat my acid pool, will you?
No more level 1 spells, but Featherfall is cast.
All right.
And I cue and calm Spiderfax down a bit. And now there's another ledge that's even lower down, right?
There is.
All right.
We didn't learn our lesson.
You've only
did
got 10 seconds this time.
We sure didn't. We're gonna go for that other ledge.
Okay. All right, you start scurrying
And how far down is it?
It's 55, 60 feet down total from
perfect.
the ladder.
So we're timing it, and we're gonna head down very quickly.
Caven, follow my lead. When you drop out and start going down, Cole's going to start crossing over the ladder. So 2 things happening at once, but Cole's going to start going across.
Okay. All right.
Caveman follows Cole with Arrogance on his back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I hadn't cast that featherfall. This was better.
Gonna have to use a little 2 spell.
All right, Spiderfax goes racing down without hesitation as you guide it with adept rider handling skills down this side. You head all the way down to a second ledge, and you may make a choice of perception, no target number, arcana, no target number, but you only get one, and they will tell you different things. It's not the same roll. Do you want to see something or possibly know something magic related?
Perception. Total of 19. 19.
With a
on that
total
perception check.
of 19, you see there is another ledge. There are some, looks like, again, some more damage that's been done to the side of the wall, some exposed ropes and cords. And you see there are multiple ropes and cords that are kind of white-ish that are also on there. You think might be connected more with power sources, and then you realize they are not. And they are strange little tentacle things that are hovering around this ledge and descend way down, and this something big is down below with tentacles reaching up just to that lower ledge.
That the lower ledge I'm headed towards,
Exactly.
and it's going with the wind.
The tentacles are right now all gathered on that ledge, as though reaching out and grabbing onto that ledge. Almost like some of those weird, extremely long jellyfish type things,
Yeah.
but upside down.
Upside down with
Do I see anything on the ledge itself?
You cannot, because there are a whole bunch are curled around it. And I need you to make a roll that is not a 1 or a 2
On a 6-sided die?
on a 6-sided die.
All right, I'm going to use a different 6-sided die. 4.
Okay. Also, since it was your plan, Cole, you need to make a roll. And again, these rolls, by the way, were 1 to 3. What you're getting a lot is the timing of these guys, Aragus and Valimir. So it's a 1 to a 2, as Aragus is probably going, wait, no, it was 5 seconds ago.
Not this one, not this one.
Roll a 1 or a 2 as you feel some wind starting
Arrogance,
to
hold
blow.
on tight.
So don't roll a 1
Do
or
not
2.
roll a 1 or a 2.
Okay.
Punch
me
my
roll?
butt cheeks a little bit.
It's a 5.
Okay, you guys are able to get to the other side if you so choose, or close to it, to escape any wind. And you can feel the wind about to blow, but it hasn't blown yet.
Yeah, we do
Keep
that.
moving.
Okay, Valimir?
So seeing the tentacles, have they been resting on that ledge the whole time?
You can't tell. They're not bright. They're like a dull grayish lit color that you didn't quite see until you got close enough to them.
Okay, and so kind of a couple points of order. The ropes or power cables, as they may be, are they anywhere that is protective enough that if I basically cocooned Spiderfax and I inside of that we could prevent being blasted by the wind
On the lower section?
and anywhere around?
No.
Okay.
Lower section, maybe. That little ledge.
And that little ledge, how little is that little ledge?
It is about, say, 2.5 dining table type volume.
And how far above is the ladder from that ledge?
60 feet.
Americans will measure in anything other
Everything
than the
dining
metric
rooms.
system.
Yeah.
What?
It's 3.5 sheep plus a dog.
Right.
Or would you prefer IKEA measurements? You're 1 oobleck and
For the time being, we are continuing to head down towards the ledge.
Okay, to the lower ledge.
Yes.
Okay.
But we're not getting there. Like, there's before we get there, I want to make a decision. If I see something that looks super valuable,
You
I
say
will
something.
reassess.
All
If-
right.
Yeah.
but the
see-
question is, does something see you?
Right. If not, by the time I can see that there's nothing of value there, Spiderfax will turn back around and start heading back up.
Okay.
Valimir, quit dicking around.
Since Seth has not done anything in a while, Seth, I would like you to make a white tentacle attack roll with a d20, please.
Okay.
He's really good at these, you guys.
Good luck.
6.
6 with a 13 to strike at you.
That is a miss.
That is a miss, and misses Spiderfax as well. This tentacle lashes out beyond the ledge. Continuing down more.
Well, can I see anything down on the ledge now?
Not yet. You got to get
But
closer.
I've been attacked by the tentacle.
Yes.
I will turn around and head back up.
You turn around and head back up.
I am
Attack of opportunity.
brave, but not quite that foolhardy.
All right. You've taken some bravery time, though. You need to make any roll but a 1 to get finally back up safe from the gust of wind.
2.
Okay.
Wow.
You get back up to the top, and Valimir comes racing in.
Whoa,
And a
Spiderfax.
huge gust of wind behind him as all of you are on the other side.
And the gust of wind behind me is very dramatic. It's blowing my hair, cape, and just like I hold the pose for a moment.
Oh, it just whips you in the eye.
Ow!
As tentacles
Yeah,
rise
tentacles
up,
come
Samuel
down.
Jackson gets crushed from behind.
Right, you fools!
We just have to stay together. Oh.
All right. Any comments you guys have for Valimir?
What'd you find?
What the hell are you doing? Oh, I'm not there. Sorry.
Aren't you tired of these motherfucking spiders in this motherfucking cave?
I found some sort of Taloran power cylinder, as the case may be, here in my backpack. And I pat it, and it's bright.
What does it do?
I have no idea.
Well done.
It both cures and causes cancer at 30 feet.
Keep it close.
Hold it near your groin.
All right, you guys carry on, and you can you get this sense that you are approaching
You have missed something.
something loud and humming. The cut floor, the rough-hewn carving floor, gives way to a metal floor, and you find yourself into a large chamber with some red lights, metal everywhere, off in the distance, big cogs. There are more spider webs here, big ones hanging from different sections. Next to the doorway into here, there's also another single lever into this room. Also, a lot of that description applies to Vessel and Fiona. You are in a large metal room. You see some walls. You see some odd-looking floors and webs and big gears and grinding stuff, and it's all just cold and silent. Some sort of machinery-style room.
And we're
We're all there.
No, you are with Vessel.
I feel oddly comfortable, but I don't know what I'm looking at.
Do I smell any of that acrid acid smell that we had the last time?
You actually do not.
I'm going to pull the lever.
You pull the lever, and
Before lever gets pulled, can I ask, did the full time of rounds transition to give Kevin 12 total temporary hit points?
no, it's max 2, max 2, max 2.
Oh,
max
always
2,
just
max
hovers
2.
and stays
Yeah.
at 2. Got
And
it. Thank you.
now,
It'll be gone, yeah.
yeah, it's gone now.
As he starts to pull the lever, we're not going to be on that floor.
Go back in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Nope, 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 nope.
All right, you pull the lever, Cole. There's a big ka-chunk, and then you hear screeching sounds, and
They scream.
big gears start to rotate, and you hear ka-chunk, 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 and the floor starts to vibrate a bit.
Oh, I regret my decision.
And there are gears and cogs on the sides of walls that start to move and pick up speed and pick up speed and pick up speed. And then you hear the shrieking of annoyed spiders who have made this their lair, and this stuff has not moved for many, many years. Some are being crushed off in the distance or far up in the ceiling, and they appear not to be happy in any way whatsoever. Fiona and Vessel, you also see the area start to light up. The red lights start to pulsate, and metal gears start grinding. The floor, certain sections of the floor, start moving horizontally to and fro to provide motion to different things back way long ago. Its purpose now, you have no idea. What you can see, Fiona, is a pile of gold coins lit up by the lights that Cole has turned on to, let's say, the north of this room. And you can hear some of your friends who are getting now caught up in big spider webs that are blasting everywhere and blinding lights, and you're kind of losing track of one another. Well, maybe not. Let's make a roll. Caven, make a perception roll. And Cole, let's have the brothers make perception rolls.
All right.
12.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm going to use my hero point to get rid of that natural 1. And instead roll a 11.
And you guys get somewhat separated. You can hear each other. You're calling out for each other. The blinding light and walls of webs start to be disintegrated and ground up, but some are still there. And then you can't quite hear each other's voices, but you can. You're trying to re-find each other. Go back to the lever. I can't find the lever. And then you can hear a distant halfling voice.
Hey, what's going on, Vessel?
And you can hear Fiona
know.
off in the distance somehow. No idea what in the world she's doing there.
This feels like something Cole did.
And as you say that, Fiona, you can hear distant booming Goliath voices of your friends complaining that they can't quite find each other,
Cole, where are you?
David!
as well as shrieking of spiders as multiple spiders start to descend from the ceiling and attack the group, and we have a battle on our hands.
Oh, shoot.
I knew it was cool.
In the trip, the segment that you were focused on them,
Yes.
Yes.
can Vessel have cast 2 healing spells on himself during that time and just try to alleviate some of the damage?
Fiona riding on top of Vessel also would have had the cannon go off, and the two of them each get 4 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right, we've got some wounded heroes and spiders, oh my. So what we have is a large room on our battle map here on our screen, and it's roughly square-shaped. It's broken up in different areas, and there are multiple walls and sections covered in grinding gears and huge metal fans that are spinning. If you get too close to those, you will not be a happy camper. And there is also some sections of floors that are moving. Those floor sections that you see there, you can move on. Treat them moving in any direction you need at any time, and you essentially go twice as fast on them
Oh, wow.
as needed.
That's
What
awesome.
we have in the bottom southern section is we have Cole and Valimir. In the western section, in a tight squeeze next to some grinding gears and a wall, is Caven and Aragus. In the northeast, we have Fiona and Vessel in our current situation right there.
You are up here.
Up there.
Top right.
Okay, thank you.
And that is our situation, and we are going to roll some combat
Fiona,
right
Myself.
about now. Good luck. I'm rolling initiative for everybody, and first
Oh
up
my god.
What?
are some giant spiders.
I cast
Oh,
reroll
bullshit.
initiative.
Yeah.
Giant spiders with 23 on their initiative are going first.
Oh, my gosh.
Their movement is 30. There's one that is not too far away from Vessel. He races, skittering, agitated, but it's 35 feet away and cannot get its attack in on you.
Okay.
There is another spider that is going around and gets up to Fiona, going. Let me double check. 25. It just barely gets there, riding this little. What would you call that? Conveyor belt. To Fiona. Also of note, if you end your turn on a conveyor belt, you will most likely be moved in an annoying direction by me 10 feet. That is the situation there, but
And
neither
if that,
of those.
is that considered forced movement?
Yes. And those guys do not get any attacks. There's a spider up in the middle. He is confused and riding the conveyor. There's one next to Caven that comes charging down from the ceiling, skittering. And Caven, it attacks you for fangs with a 14 to hit.
No.
Misses.
Wow, nice.
And there is a spider that has dropped down from the ceiling by the doorway to the south who races towards Valimir. Valimir, you are riding a spider being attacked by a spider, and it is not attacking its friend. It is attacking you with a 14 to hit.
That's a mess.
Did another 14 I did
Yeah.
on you?
Oh, man.
I see your Schwartz is bigger than mine.
Dripping fangs almost get you. It is the next person. Valimir, it's your turn.
Excellent. So I'm in melee range, huh?
So is Spiderfax.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought Spiderfax was blown away.
No, he
not
saved
Featherfall.
Spiderfax.
He was recovered.
Spiderfax was saved.
He went up and then he came back down. I
Okay,
saved.
okay.
So I am still concentrating on enhanceability, so I still have, because it's it lasts.
I think you should get some like familiar action with Spiderfax as a
Up
bonus
to
action.
1 hour. Yeah. So I still have that going on. And Valimir will cast. Okay. So I go wiggle waggle piggle paggle, and I'm gonna cast a magic missile with 3 bolts right at the spider that is agitating me.
Right there.
Yep.
3 bolts of magic missile.
3, yes.
Okay, so there's no range attack penalty on that
Correct.
one. Great.
All right, and that is going to be for a total of 10 points of force damage.
Nice. Have you used a bonus action yet?
I have not.
You may, if you want, because I like Alistair's idea, you may try to command Spiderfax more than you've ever done in your entire life to get it to attack its own kind by making an animal handling roll. You need to roll just a 14, no, I'll say 13 or higher. However, if you roll a natural 1 or 3, the attack will be made upon you. So
Understood.
choose if you want to do this or
I
not.
do.
So a 2 is a fine failure, 1 or 3, or 1, 2,
1,
3?
1, 2, or 3,
1,
he
2, or
gets
3.
attacked.
All right, so here it is. It was, what am I rolling
13 animal handling is your goal.
again? 11.
11. You try to spur it to attack. He resists this round.
Sure.
If you're done, it is Vessel's turn.
The other spiders
yeah.
are talking to it.
That's my sister-in-law, bro. She's gonna come after me.
There's still some distance between me and the
She's
spider that's in
mean.
front of me.
She makes the best tamales
Not
on
anymore.
Christmas.
She ripped the head off of her last lover.
I need to
What you gonna do?
spend my action, disengage, use my movement to get next to Fiona, use my bonus action for
Map, Chris.
my
Battle mat.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
sanctuary spell.
Okay.
I'm over here yawning away.
Hex
Where are we
myself
It's going next to Fiona.
in a field that requires a wisdom check of 13 to make any attack.
Bonus action lasts 1 minute, range 30 feet. You ward a creature within range of attack till the spell is ended. A creature warded creature must make a wisdom saving throw or
And actually, he wouldn't do that. He would instead put it on Fiona.
Okay.
So the sanctuary is on Fiona.
Question: do you want to stagger your movement so you're then flanking after that?
I have to be next to her. I don't see I'd be flanking after that.
You have to be within 30 feet of her.
Well, you
Cast a spell.
cast
like,
it.
you can
and
divide
you stagger your
movement.
movement. So you move a little
I
bit
see
what
first
you can split your movement up.
and then flank for her bonuses.
Sure, I could do. Yeah, if I can do that.
Okay.
I'm on the conveyor belt then. No, I'm not.
You don't have to do it. if you
There we
don't
go.
want to. Yeah. It doesn't make you move. It's just we're counting it as double your speed.
Is that okay
good.
for flanking?
No. It's got to be lined up. That would be the flanking we need.
Okay.
Either one of those. Seth's happy
So
to
uncomfortable.
It's gonna screw up what I was gonna do.
All right,
That's
you
fine.
now have sanctuary
Well,
though.
don't do
on
it if
you.
it's going to mess you up. I just
Oh, it's
suggesting
his
it.
movement.
Cole.
You have no control.
You're down south with Valimir with that spider that's been magic missile.
Ah.
What, Fiona? I can't hear you.
So, interestingly enough, I have an idea that would swap our places, but you're on top of Spiderfax. Would my bait and switch work in that case or not?
Your
Because he's
bait and
technically
switch
mounted.
will work exactly with Valimir and Valimir alone.
That's kind of cool. All right.
Test
Do
your
not
animal
crush
handling here in a second.
Spiderfax.
Bonus roll coming in.
I have an idea. Follow my lead. And Cole
I don't
runs
like
up.
the sound of this at all.
That's a terrible catchphrase that's going to end in multiple party wipes.
Have an idea. I bounce off the backs of one of Spiderfax's legs, and in a quick turn pirouette, I grab your shoulders and I pivot us, and I send you down the back of the leg right to where I was standing and take your spots on top of Spiderfax, and then whip my my Morning Star up and around. But when I do so, I also make sure that you are in a healthier position, and you have 6 temporary or +6 to your AC of your next hit.
Oh wow. To my
Plus-
the next attack against me.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. So until the start
to
of
his
my next
armor
turn,
class.
you've got
Yeah.
a +6 AC because
Yeah.
I kind of kept you protected
Sweet.
in that. And I then swung at the spider for 18.
18.
Can I give you a line? Come, Shadow. Come, Spiderfax. Show us the meaning of pain.
Why am I not a bard? And 11 points
Chris,
of
can you
piercing
swap
damage.
the positions then? 11?
can.
You got a hit.
I got a hit.
Oh,
for-
yeah, you did hit.
So 18 to hit.
Yes.
For 11.
11. The
Damn it.
creature is
Wow.
badly wounded. Your Morning Star crushes it. It is still alive, however. And if you have a bonus action,
Yeah. Sitting in the bonus
you may
action.
choose to make an animal handling 13. However, you are not as naturally gifted in the spider arts. It would be a disadvantage for you to make
Yeah.
this roll. 1 to 3 would be a disaster.
So I have 2 thoughts on that. I was about to take a second wind, get a little
Okay.
proud of myself, and like kind of buff myself up. But I am on top of another spider that doesn't know me or my scent. So I'm going to do the animal handling at disadvantage because it's probably going to work out just fine. Yeah. Okay, one was a 3, but the other was a 2.
All right.
It bites twice.
Would you like some inspiration?
Can I have some of your AC back?
All right. You are attacked by Spiderfax.
no.
Not having any of this non-Valimir action going on. It
Get it up,
twists
get it
its
up,
head.
get it
That's what it's saying. Yes.
It pulls your
Very
leg
good, Cole.
close.
You speak, Spider.
And that is a 15 to hit.
Ah, it's a miss.
Okay, you're able to get your leg out the last second, and you are done, Caven. You are next to a big gear grinding right behind you and a spider right in front of you.
There we are. Caven will make an attack on this spider. Okay. Just reaches out with his warhammer
Get it.
and misses. Gonna use his hero point.
Okay,
Sounds like a lot of dice.
It does sound like a lot of
15?
dice.
15 connects.
And uses Divine Smite
Ooh, calling
For
the
it-
power of
for an
Celine.
extra 2d8. So that's going to be 19 points then.
Huge blow.
Wow.
What does that look like when you connect with them? It's still alive,
Wow.
but what does it look like?
You see the face of the Warhammer just kind of like glow as it impacts the spider.
That's
It
cool.
crunches it a little bit.
Great. The creature badly hurt. Aragus, your turn.
Speaking of a white-hot glow, Aragus will get down on his hands and knees, touch the metal floor, and underneath the spider on one of its legs, some of those metal floor plates will also heat up, and the spider will take 2d8 points of fire damage.
Ooh, let's see. Choose
With heat metal.
Any creature in physical contact takes 2d8 fire.
There is no resisting. My 6 points of fire damage
Okay.
to the creature. And I'm
Um,
using. I don't have any abilities left, so I'll stay there.
Well, hold on.
Hold
The
on.
creature shrieks in pain and dies.
Ooh, sweet.
Melted and stinky.
If you are done, good kill. Fiona, you're up.
Caven thinks that was.
I just say, good job, Kevin. Way to go.
Fiona is going to use her crossbow to attack at disadvantage.
But you have advantage.
But you have advantage, so it's a normal roll.
It's not advantage if it's a ranged weapon.
But you have flanking.
But you have flanking with me.
So,
So
it's neutral. Normal roll. Just roll one
balances
die.
it out.
A 16 to hit,
Shoop, you hit.
8 points,
Um,
piercing damage.
No, that does not work in any way.
Because movement?
No, because flanking
Is with melee weapons.
melee
only.
weapons only.
Oh.
Advantage on melee attacks.
Oh,
At 14 and 15,
Fiona
I
was
just
right the
rolled.
whole
Sorry.
time.
all right.
Yeah, freaking 9.
Shoots, unfortunately, misses. Good job, Vessel, and it is
But
yes.
as a bonus action,
Boom. Yeah, but it's point blank, and they're on either sides of any flaming goodness.
yeah, but it's a
Uh,
15-foot cone. I could aim it.
Oh, that's true.
Yep, it
Yeah.
should be able to come out and down there.
You could also hit the spider that's further away.
Yeah, just go
No,
down.
just stick on that one that's on us in a 15-foot cone that does not hit me.
Okay, it makes a dex save.
Yep.
All right, fire blasts out. The creature nimbly tries to get away from the flame and rolls a 7.
It's from Vessel, by the way.
Yeah.
13 points.
Oh, gets caught in the flame and shrieks. Nice.
He can hit. No,
Nope.
he can only hit one. Okay.
Then the spider and Vessel slide dangerously close to a grinding gear to the left. Another spider gets moved away from Fiona. Spider in the middle gets moved in the middle, and a spider and who that is
Valimir and
Cole.
Cole.
Cold
Nope,
Valimir.
Spider and Cole go one way. Valimir goes the other way. In addition, north of Caven, about 50 feet, you see the largest spider of them all, the queen spider, descend out of the ceiling, agitated, pissed off, looking for who has violated her lair.
Is that the circle?
She
Yeah.
is
Up there.
up here, targeting on my mark. And it is a new round. Spiders get to go. First spider is attacking you, Cole, riding Shadowfax, but he's biting at you.
Spiderfax.
With a miss, you can have advantage on your attack. It sets itself up vulnerably. It rears up, exposing its belly, and is distracted by Spiderfax right there. And you will have an opportunity in just a second.
Mom?
There is another spider, and it is badly injured. It doesn't like the flame. It does something a little different then. It blasts a bit of web at you. Make a dexterity save, and 14 is your target number.
Oh crap! Do not get stuck to the conveyor belt.
Really?
I'm sorry. That was my inside voice coming out.
I'm now stuck to the conveyor belt with a natural 1.
With a natural 1.
Thank you, Cole.
Stop thinking about spiders.
With a natural 1, you are hit by the spider's web, and the shot goes too far, and the extra section goes just beyond you and gets caught and roped up in the gear, and you are pulled in to the gear behind you,
Fantastic.
Do you want a hero point?
taking 3d8 points of damage.
Oh my god.
I rolled an 8, an 8, and a 7
Wow.
I didn't say anything. I kept it in.
for 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And the Warforged is ground up and spit out on the other side of it.
Are you
I'm
still
still
up?
I'm one with the machine.
There's another
But you're not unconscious.
There's
Not
another
unconscious.
spider that is south of Fiona that races up, and attacks you with its vicious bite. And Fiona, that is a 11 to hit. That's a miss.
It has to make a check first, but
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Good point. There's one in the middle. It is going to go searching. No, it can sense. It's going to go searching for trouble. It goes out. And 60 feet. Oh my goodness! Using the conveyors, it is 5 feet shy of Valimir and has to use its attack action to get that extra 5 feet.
Oh man.
Races towards you, and you brace for the attack that never comes. And it's your turn, Valimir. You have a spider behind you. You're on this conveyor.
Wow.
Um.
Can you guys see the weird pulsing lights on the map?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Valimir looks over his shoulder at Spiderfax, Cole, and the very injured spider. And he just shakes his head sadly and says, that spider is so dumb. And casts Mind Spike on the spider fighting Cole.
Don't take my
Okay.
kill.
So that is a DC 14 save.
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
All right. They have not done well before. A 3.
It takes 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, and it has 1 remaining.
And it is that negative 1d4 for its next saving throw till the end of my next
All
turn.
right. Vessel.
Again? Am
Now
I
what-
still bound up in web?
Nope, you've been shot out the other side. Web is gone. You are crunched.
Can I see where I'm at, please?
Yeah, sorry.
You are crunched.
Fantastic.
Fiona's got 2.
You're now undercover, at least.
What do you want to do, Vessel?
I've got to move north.
Dive into the
I
treasure
suggest
like
going
Scrooge
somewhere
McDuck.
right here-ish so she can cannon.
That's yeah. I need to not right next to him, please. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, don't do any more flanking business because it doesn't do me any good.
And I will open fire on the creature that is next to Fiona.
Okay. Open fire. How?
Open fire with guiding bolt. God bless America. Okay, that's a miss.
That's a miss.
Yep.
Your guiding bolt lashes out, and as it misses, a burst of energy hits and heals the spider for 10 and reverberates and heals you for 10 as your potion effect triggers.
Oh, what?
Whoa.
And since the spider was at full, you get all the benefit. You heal 10 points of damage.
Oh, man.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
I didn't think that was going to happen anytime soon. You don't make a lot of attacks. Yeah, the potion's effect, on the next attack, you heal both the target and yourself 10 points of damage.
Nice.
See, they're not all bad.
Unless he'd hit.
Well, that was what?
He still would have gotten
crazy.
healed 10.
Yeah, but so would have it.
Heal
Cole.
10, heal 10.
Okay.
You got a spider on you.
Riding a spider, killing a spider. I'm going to swing at the guy in front of me first.
He has just one hit point. Just
I'm
one.
going
Just one.
Natural 20.
And that's my kill.
Not quite.
Oh, shoot.
Because I gave you advantage on that, and then you just rolled a natural 20. So you killed the spider. Mark your kill down as you always do.
Will do.
And then
Thank
your turn
you.
starts fresh again.
What? Yeah. I'm not going to kill the spider I'm on top of. You can deal with that one. I'm going to turn and charge.
On the spider
On
still?
the spider or off the spider?
I'm charging off of the spider
Okay.
towards Valimir, and we're going to do it again.
Okay.
I'm going to bait and switch and swap our positions. I'm going to give myself the AC this time, gaining an extra 5, which is pretty rad sauce. And I don't think I'm going to hit with a 7.
Okay. Nope. Miss.
But I will use my bonus action to psych myself up with my second wind, and I will heal myself 13
Are they
points.
serving spaghetti with the rad sauce at the potluck this evening?
And you swap spots with Valimir?
Correct.
Where's Valimir at?
So let me make sure I'm reading this correctly. When
Puts
you're
it back
within
up on the spider.
whoa, when you're within 5 feet of a creature on your turn. So I wasn't. I had to move to him.
Yeah, but you had a full turn. You just moved there.
Okay, so when you're within 5 feet of a creature on your turn, you can expend one superiority die and switch places with that creature, provided you spend at least 5 feet of movement and the creature is willing and isn't incapacitated. The movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, and then add AC from the die that I rolled. So he's behind me.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. Cave-in.
Okay, then.
This is pretty sweet superiority dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to rush after this
Mama.
mama.
The Spider Queen.
Yeah.
We have, what, 30 feet?
I can go 60.
Gotcha. Do you want to be on or off the conveyor?
With the conveyor, you could probably go like 90.
The web is difficult terrain, right?
The web is difficult
So I'm going to
terrain.
go around
Mhm.
and then come in from the side 60 feet.
So that's 40. That's 10.
I see you, motherfucker! I'm coming for you!
Around the room.
All right.
Gravity slingshot around the sun. This is a charge attack. Sounds heroic. Miss.
11.
11, you swing, and the queen easily anticipates it, climbs up her web, and
Sees you coming
Nice.
the whole time. Do you know how many eyes I have?
And it is her turn.
Wait, what? No.
Different initiative.
Yeah,
But-
No, it's
she's just in there.
There we go. Okay. Now it's
Sorry,
her
she
turn.
was hidden. She was hidden on our tracker. The queen, it is her turn. You notice that she has little quills underneath her head, and she is shooting some of them at you, Caven.
Okay.
But that is her ancillary bonus, and essentially, whenever you start your turn there, you will take 5 points of piercing damage every turn you start next to her.
okay.
That is not her attack. Her attack is a bite. She viciously bites at you with a 15 to hit. Oh, the queen misses. Just as you missed her. Aragus, it is your turn.
I will.
So does he take the 5 or no?
No, at the start of his turn.
his turn.
I will run my 25 feet. 25. Thank you. Anywhere there's great. And I will then cast. She's not on the ground?
She is.
Okay. Actually, I'm just going to cast a Vicious Mockery.
She's 35 feet.
Okay, it's a 60-foot range.
Great.
I will cast with a D20 Vicious Mockery spell, to which I say, you know, ma'am, somewhere there's a village missing its idiot. And I think it's you.
All right. It's a wisdom save. And she rolls a 5.
Okay. That is 1d4 psychic damage. Oh, gosh, come on. I just want a d4, guys. My hands are sweaty.
There you go.
Thank you. Boom. Max damage, 4 points of psychic damage, and disadvantage on her next attack roll.
All right. Damage, not much to her, but it does hit, and she is thrown off a little bit.
She
I don't have
Need
a
to move or
village.
anything?
What?
No, that's the other one.
Different one.
Sorry.
Fiona, your turn. You
You
got spiders all over there.
spiders all over the place. Now, because the one's right next to me, even if I shot at the other one, it would be a disadvantage, correct?
I don't. No, that is not the case.
Does not? Okay, well then I'm gonna fire at the one closer to Vessel. Ooh, I'm gonna use a hero.
No. You may re-roll that. When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, a spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature. You can
Perfect.
see when it's incapacitated. I'm thinking Frosthaven rules.
Yep.
All right.
So instead of firing the crossbow, Fiona's going to pull her hammer out, her runed hammer, and poke this thing in the chest, and a huge thunderclap just boom. And she's going to cast Thunder Wave.
Yeah.
So it's a 15-foot cube.
Underway.
Constitution saving
That
throw.
15-foot cube might actually hit both spiders if cast to one side of you.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Constitution save.
Yes.
Okay. We have a natural 20 resists everything about it on the southern one. The western spider is 12.
Okay,
be
so that
13.
the one that's gonna take 12 points of thunder damage.
It had 13.
Oh, wow.
I said
Oh,
don't
It
do
will move
12.
10 feet back though.
10 feet back and smash it into the gears that got Fiona gets revenge back into the very
Very
gear
nice.
that
Well
Vessel
done,
got
Fiona.
crumpled in.
Yes.
It gets it. And what is Vessel's response when he sees that?
He wipes himself off. The new spray of goo that's on him.
And then the cannon's gonna come alive
Oh.
and make a shout.
You clean off the cannon a bit too so
Yes.
we can see.
Look at this, 'cause I haven't done that. Yeah. 18 to hit,
18 hits.
and then 11 points of force damage,
Smash. You
Nice.
tear into the
and
spider
it will
next to
move
you.
5 feet away.
5 feet back. All right. It is conveyor time.
No! I must.
And it moves, gets pulled back even further. The Spider Queen remains where she's at.
Why?
She
I don't-
anticipates the movement. She just paces.
I don't
with it.
see me on the combat tracker anymore.
I do. You're there. You are number. You're number 3.
Anybody else see me there?
Some spiders move around,
Try.
Refresh.
and that's it. All right, new
Oh,
turn.
there we go.
Spiders get to attack.
Yeah.
The spider at you,
Okay,
Fiona,
let's
comes racing right back up and no, it's not. It's going to do something else instead. It lashes out with a sticky web whipping across the red lit room, and that is a 18 to hit.
Does it need to make a roll because of?
If it targets you specifically, if it's an area effect,
Wisdom saving throw.
yes, 13 to succeed.
It tries to get past the sanctuary spell with an 18.
18.
Okay.
So that means it can proceed with
And
an
then it
attack
got an
now.
18 to hit.
Wouldn't it reroll like we have to?
It just takes so long to click. It's annoying. Sorry.
That hits.
Okay, it hits you with a sticky web. You are grabbed, and then it races away and pulls Fiona a great distance with it.
Oh!
Onto the conveyor belt. So now I'm
And
attached to this thing.
You're attached to the spider. It is dragging you along, and it just drug you about 40 feet or so, bouncing along this conveyor belt. There's another spider, and that is next to Cole, and it is attacking you with its bite,
What's my
and that
distance
is
to vessel?
freaking same
Distance to vessel.
thing. It rears up, and you just covered in spider gore. It hesitates, and you will have advantage on your next attack. Rolled a natural 1 again.
Yeah.
Valimir, I have you up right now.
Perfect. Valimir will turn and. What is Spiderfax's disposition now that it is free of?
Your charms?
Yes.
It is becoming more and more agitated, as though it's reconnecting back to its former life, but it hasn't quite gotten there yet.
Yes, I remember
Now
this
that its
place.
mother came
This
into the
is-
room.
This reminds me of
Daniel, what
home.
are you doing?
I will charge Spiderfax and jump upon its back.
Oh, you do so. You are upon Spiderfax, and you still have 15 more movement if you would
Oh my
like.
god, I love this. All right. Spiderfax and I will travel north on the conveyor belt, basically back to where I am pictured there.
30 feet gets you very close to the other spider.
Ooh.
Cole, you're sandwiched between two spiders. You don't know if one's friendly quite yet.
Yeah, and I guess that's my action.
Yeah.
I have a bonus action. No.
Would you like to do an animal handling attack roll?
Yes.
Don't
Wait,
roll a 1 to 3.
Don't hit
roll
me.
a 13.
11. 12 total.
You're not able to trigger the Shadowfax to attack. Cole, your turn.
Put this animal handling to effect on the queen. Go jump on the queen.
Yeah.
I think that might be a little
Yeah,
harder.
but a feather
roll.
in your cap, that would
It
be.
would, but
I'm gonna,
It could
I'm gonna
also put
smash
some
this goofy spider
poison.
in the face. Oh yeah, 20 to
Is
hits.
a hit.
5 points of piercing.
Not piercing. Not a lot of damage, but it is a hit. If you're done, it is. You had advantage on that, by the way.
Yeah, that was with the.
All right,
ninja.
Caven, next to the queen. You
Caven-
take 5 points of piercing from her quills. What's your hit points left?
17.
Oh,
I disagree. 17.
Wait.
Caven takes another swing, really frustrated that he missed the last one. That's 20,
okay.
and he's going to use Divine Smite again. Fuck.
Is that the blessing?
That's the blessing. Yep.
That was only 3 points extra.
Where'd my powers go?
So 13 points of damage.
13 is a mildly radiant hit upon her. She is injured. And she is going to attack you, sir, with her roll. That did not work.
Die easier.
She attacks with a total of 23.
oh yeah.
Oh god.
Gets you for 13 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm going to do Stone's Endurance.
Is your last one?
Last one.
Yeah. and
Vessel
reduce
do?
that by 5.
Am I crazy?
So I take 8 points of damage. Leaves me at 9.
We skipped Vessel. Good catch. Vessel, we're coming up on you.
You got used to me being in another
Another
realm.
realm. You absorbed how much? I didn't hear.
5.
Nice. Okay. But you're not done yet. Poison. Constitution saving throw 11 as she bit into you.
No.
You take 13 points of poison damage.
I
Oh,
am down.
twin sense going off. Caven, no!
Um,
My arm twinges.
to your advantage, if poison reduces the target to 0 hit points, the target is stable, and you are now officially poisoned for 1 hour with the poison condition, so you have disadvantage on a bunch of rolls.
Okay.
You are still unconscious, and you are currently paralyzed.
Which in the spider world
Paralyzed.
we call you classified tasty.
So you do not have to make dying rolls, by the way.
It's Vessel, by the way.
Vessel, thank you.
So I'm paralyzed and unconscious.
Yeah.
He's not dead. We can go get him. Vessel, what are you
He's not
doing?
dead. He's still breathing. Dashing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to Fiona as best as possible.
Oh, sure.
Chris, that's you,
On
man.
the
Oh, wait,
conveyor
what?
belt.
What's going on?
He's going
Vessel
to
is
Wakey,
going
wakey,
to
eggs and bakey.
Vessel is going to Fiona.
Vessel is running.
All right. How far are you
That is a
running?
move of 30 and a move of 30.
Well, you're on the conveyor belt, so you can get there in half the speed.
Yeah,
Um,
you can get there in 1 turn.
Oh,
You can get
well,
right
yeah.
next to
if,
her.
If I can do that, I can do
In
that.
1 turn.
And I am pulling her from the webbing.
Okay.
If possible.
We can take a look at what we have here. You can make a strength check. 12.
You got this.
22.
Oh, with huge strength, you are able to pull her out of, rip off the web. The web's still attached to you, just wrapped around you, Fiona, but you're no longer connected to the spider. And he is able to pull you up to your feet as well.
Celine's not done with you yet.
And
Thank
it
you,
is,
Vessel.
Aragus, you see Caven drop and is now being quickly cocooned by the queen with all those legs wrapping around him nastily.
He is, after all, isn't he?
Gross.
Distance 2.
This is too cool. 45 feet. This to the spider, 40 feet.
With difficult terrain.
Yeah.
I don't like this decision,
But I will leave.
but
I see a lot of gold.
Go.
no, Aragus will firstly. The spider webs cancel out the double movement speed.
Yeah, we can do that. Keep it simple.
Okay. Actually, I think I'll stay where I'm at. And once again, Aragus will get down on his hands and knees and touch the metal flooring.
Bark like a dog.
However, this time, blue lights start to appear around Aragus, as this is the 2nd level chaos magic from the ley line.
Oh,
Because this is my last level 2 spell.
okay. And this is
So I'm casting heat metal, so 2d8 damage to the spider's feet.
okay.
Where am I?
And just to make sure, when the ley line slot is used,
Mhm.
it goes away or it stays.
It goes away.
Yeah.
Right? Just make sure.
So I am using ley line magic to get 7 points of fire damage on the point of contact.
You don't add your charisma.
Oh yeah,
modifier to
I'm
it?
sorry. 9 points of fire damage.
9 points of fire.
Well, no, it doesn't say my charisma modifier.
No, I think it's just a flat one on that one.
Got it.
Yeah, 2d8, so 7.
7 points of damage you do to her, adding that back in. She shrieks. It's not a ton of damage to her. She's still injured, badly injured actually, but she drops her food and stops wrapping up Caven. More importantly, you cast a
Ley line magic.
ley line magic. So this creates multiple or a possible chaotic effect. This was granted to you when you were helping close the ley line back north of the city. We have one. We're going to do another choice in here.
Option 1, please.
hold on, we're not
the
there
horde of magic layer.
Nope. 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 Okay, that's 2. I'm looking for a third.
I don't know
Okay.
what's happening.
So, Aragus,
Like it.
you need to I am choosing. That is 1. That is 2. That is 3. You now need to choose a number, so you have some part in this chaos. What number to affect? Door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3?
I went door number 3 last time. Let's go door number 2.
Door number 2, not door number 1. Door number 2.
Yeah.
Aragus, you are fine.
Okay.
Caven,
Oh God.
Oh.
It's always David.
Cole,
It's always Cole.
What?
and Valimir
Oh no.
all shrink by 78%.
What?
Hey! It's a good size! This is great!
So they're my height now.
Yes. That is what has happened.
What is going on?
This isn't what I planned.
Did I cast room full of helium?
Eric just looks up from the ground and sees the spider like hurt on its toes and just, what did it?
So his shrinkage by 78%, the cocoon that he was being put
Yes.
into.
Is now
Just a sleeping
open up.
bag.
Yeah.
Six-story mansion.
Bag.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
More
than three-quarters smaller than it
was.
So that means what? They're normal human size now.
These
spiders are huge.
They're roughly my height
No,
as a halfling.
they decrease 78%.
78%.
Not to 78, by 78%.
Oh.
They're small.
So we're 22%.
And that makes
22%
Valimir tiny?
boulder fall.
How
Yeah.
tall
You're
were
incredibly
you?
dense.
10
Yes.
feet?
We were like,
You're like a neutron star right now.
9
You're so
something?
dense.
yeah, we were 9 or 10 feet. So
Yeah.
now we're about 2 feet tall.
All right.
I hate to ask this question. Does it apply to their equipment?
Everything shrinks.
Okay, I just want to.
Everything shrinks. Fiona, your turn.
Daphne is now 9 feet tall. It's like, oh, okay.
Okay, Fiona, being pulled to her feet, brushes herself off, gives a nod to
Just over 2 feet
Eye
tall.
level?
Vessel.
Eye level nod to Vessel?
No,
Vessel's fine.
Vessel's
Just
fine.
Valimir.
Valimir.
Yeah. Valimir on top of Spiderfax.
Yes.
Now much smaller.
Wait, so Spiderfax still the same size?
Yep.
Honey.
I think that
shrunk
number
the
you roll
kids.
has gone up a little bit.
Has anybody ever seen the old black and white, The Incredible Shrinking Man? He ends up fighting the spider with a nail.
Fiona will shoot that spider to the south with her crossbow. 22 to hit.
Yes.
7 points of piercing damage.
Shrieks. It's
shots.
badly hurt.
And then the cannon on top of Vessel's gonna go.
You duck yourself as you fire it.
Yeah.
Right next to you.
For an 18
Is
to
a
hit.
hit. It has 8 hit points remaining.
It's gonna get 7 hit points.
Third time. Oh, that's so weird. It is shrieking but still alive.
I'm gonna get you. Eventually.
Conveyors move some people in odd directions.
Did Vessel go? I'm not sure. I know we
yes,
missed him
you
last
did.
Yeah,
time.
that's how you got there and freed her.
Just making sure.
And it is a new turn.
We got to move the
Step
queen.
off that damn conveyor belt.
The queen is not moving. She's holding onto her web and was trying to move up and just got burned. The spider that you just badly wounded Fiona climbs away and disappears into the high ceiling, leaving the fight. There is another spider, and that is next to Cole. It is not done, however, and it strikes at you, sir, with an 18 to hit.
Oh, that does hit now. My AC's gone.
4 piercing, and make a poison constitution saving throw.
It should be a little confused by its sudden size change. Disadvantage?
18.
You take 4 points of poison, not resisted. If you have resistance, becomes 2.
No.
Okay. How many hit points do you have left?
1.
15. What?
I'm reading from this. I don't know if you got healed.
I,
With something
yeah, I,
later.
I second rested myself, so
Oh, I didn't
I've
hear
got
that.
15 hit points left.
All right.
15 hit points left.
Valimir, Little Valimir.
Yeah, Valamir's not excited about what's going on. He and Spiderfax are going to head to the northwest a little bit. Actually, yeah, we're going to north 30 feet. And then, Valimir will give Spiderfax a quick pat on the head. And will look up to the queen and go,
You're gonna die!
Sounded cooler in his head.
and will cast his final second level spell, Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray.
So 3 motes of fire screech out at this creature.
He shrunk inside, but his ego stayed the same size.
Holy
What
fuck.
did you roll?
They are all misses, including a natural 1. It was a 1, 3, and a 5 were the unmodified numbers.
Yeesh.
All right. Where are you? You're right there on that map section.
You can have a hero point.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah.
Is he able to give me a hero
No.
point?
No, we don't do that in this one.
Not
Okay.
in this game.
Sorry.
He just taunts you with it.
I've got 2 sitting here. I'm like, I need to give them away.
You blast, you miss, and then you just miss the queen. She ducks down and is able to grab Caven, and she disappears up into the ceiling about 20 feet. She's still just visible up there, though. Caven is not. Vessel.
What's my range to the queen presently?
Far.
I didn't ask that. What's my range?
125.
125? I move 5 feet. I cast level 2 guiding bolt. Seeing the guardian disappear, I am trying to make a big number. This be big.
He fires. Magic energy flies across the room, cuts
I
through
hope I
webs,
can help.
up into the ceiling.
I hope I can. I can't. Oh, that's a miss.
Misses.
What was that? Was that Vessel?
Cole, you have a spider up in front of you.
It's so big! I'm gonna kill it! And, Cole swings. You know what? Cole, thinking about his size, takes a 5-foot step backwards to do a lunging attack. So I'm still swinging at it, but I'm doing it with an extra distance, allowing me to increase my weapon hit, because I'm doing my weapon throw again. I'm trying to bounce my Daphne weapon right off its face.
Disengage takes an action.
Disengage takes your
It's your
actual
weapon.
Oh, it's
action.
the full action, not a move action.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to leave that alone then. I'm going to smack it in the face, just like I said.
All right.
For 17.
There's a hit.
That's 10 points of damage.
That's a big hit for you. The creature is now also badly injured.
Not quite, because I'm going to action surge and do it again. Okay. And I grab Daphne and I swing her over my head and come right down on top for a natural 1. Oh.
Slowly behind you, an unmounted Shadowfax demeanor changes. You look over your shoulder slowly as you see his.
I thought I was riding
Were you? I,
Yeah.
I just see you by yourself.
Well, because I can't
Oh,
move
I
the
see,
mobs,
I see,
yeah.
I see. Never mind. Then that does not happen. Rapidly uncontrolled, Shadowfax is agitated and charges right towards you with Valimir on top, unable to control him, and Shadowfax attacks you.
Valimir, stop!
And,
Spiderfax, stop!
misses with an 11.
You ever seen the videos of like the dog in the little suit with the guy like on top of it bouncing around? Yeah. That's what you're seeing.
And it is the Spider Queen's turn, and she disappears up into the ceiling, taking Caven with her.
Oh my god.
And the last spider remaining is quickly dispatched, and our battle is over with Caven gone.
How far up into that does it go?
Goes about 90 feet.
I will use teleport to get there.
Okay.
No. Let's think this through.
I'm using teleport.
What are you going to do when you get there?
I'm gonna kill a fucking spider.
So this is your teleport potion ability.
Correct.
Okay, and this, if I recall correctly, gotta go bring up my potion sheet.
10% is the
10%
number.
chance.
Right.
And no rerolls.
Valimir can teleport his move instead of running.
So does that not give me the?
Not 90 feet.
Doesn't
Nah.
give you 90. It will give you 30 feet vertically. Let's say you run right underneath her, and then you can vertically go 30 more feet.
Well, that's. Oh, well, I could use Misty Step if I had any more spells left. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. You race underneath. You see your friend Cocoon being taken by the queen. She is almost disappearing. You then blink your eyes and teleport 30 feet straight up. And we need to see if you survive the attempt. You have a 10% chance of immediately dying with this crazy teleport potion. I need you to roll percentile. Do not roll a 10 or less.
And we'll stop there for this evening.
55.
Okay. You teleport 30 feet straight up. You are now within 60 feet of the queen.
And I will use my final first level spell of Magic Missile.
Okay.
And 3 missiles streak out and hit the queen. There is no fanfare in this, so there is no verbal component. And that is for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of force damage.
9 points of force damage.
And I'm like,
Hey, Queen! Why don't you pick on something about 1/10 of your size?
All right. You blast her. She does not die. She gets wounded. She escapes, but drops Caven from the blow. Both you and Caven fall, but get caught up in the webs and are able to slowly be cut down by your friends. The battle is over. What do you guys want to do as you sit there amongst the chaos and death and destruction?
Go for the gold.
Yeah, slowly
Spiderfax survived,
take
right?
a quick break.
Spiderfax has survived.
I will pat Spiderfax and give it its freedom. It is permitted to leave and go its way.
All right, a very confused spider slowly walks away, turns back and looks at you.
Go on, get!
He's holding back the tears.
Just go! Spiderfax, just go!
All right. Cave-In is cocooned, paralyzed,
Still
screwed
unconscious.
over, unconscious. Aragus is just racing, I believe, past all the spider webs to shiny treasure, is what I heard.
We're gonna go over to the gold.
Kicking over the creatures that are now smaller than he is. to get there.
How's it feel?
How do you like it? All right. Aragus, you are at a big pile of treasure. This is where you guys been after this treasure hunt in the map that was left behind by some individual a long time ago. He had several bags of gold that were torn open by the spiders, slightly curious but not really interested. There are also a couple of interesting items that are scattered around this treasure hoard.
Pass.
And we will say for the purposes of time that you guys are able to know what they are in a day or so, and we'll just tell you what they are now.
Sure.
The group has found the following. You have found a ring of swimming. It gives you a swim speed of 40 as long as you wear this ring. Certainly not bad at all. You have also found a minor... I gotta look these up as I do them. Minor ring of obscuring. It has 1 charge and regains that charge each day, and it's a skull that is cold to the touch on a ring. As an action, you can expend the charge to cast the fog cloud spell from it. It's a 20-foot radius at a 120-foot range, and it makes everything heavily obscured. You have also found a little pouch that has 7 pinches of dust within it.
Helmet dust.
And it is dust of
Owlet
dryness.
Dust of dryness.
Dust of dryness, 7 pinches. You can use an action to sprinkle a pinch of it over water. It turns a 15-foot cube of water into a marble-sized
Girls that
pellet.
go out with me get that automatically.
Do not ingest.
Yes. Someone can use an action to smash the pellet, causing the pellet to shatter and release the water the dust has absorbed.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome.
That would
and
be a great slingshot item.
This also has disastrous effects when used against elementals that are water.
Oh.
And again, do not ingest.
You have also found a minor guardian emblem.
Like the newspaper?
Guardian emblem has 1 charge, and it regains that charge back at the next day. It's an emblem you place upon your suit of armor. When you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you suffers a critical hit while you're wearing this emblem, you can burn your reaction to magically convert that critical hit into a normal hit.
That's massive.
Once per day.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's for
strong.
someone to do upon someone else.
Yes. Or you or someone else.
Yourself
Oh,
or someone
yourself or
within
someone
30
else.
feet.
30 feet. Correct. Correct.
Wow.
We're not done there. You have also found a fan blade
Sweet.
looking thing. That is a propeller helm. Can only be worn by a small humanoid.
So any of the 4 of us.
When worn, allows the user to use an action to cast the levitate spell,
What does that
requiring no components. The helm's propeller spins and whirls loudly until the spell ends, so it is quite loud as it works. And each time the spell ends, there's a 50-50 chance it loses its magic and becomes non-magical.
Oh,
But
Wow.
it's still a propeller helmet.
It is
so
still
Yeah,
a propeller
exactly.
helmet.
you get style.
You
The
can just
style
go.
number goes- Yep. I'm flying.
But we are not done yet. You have also found a pearl of magic, 2 of them to be more specific. Each one of them can regain any level 2 spell slots.
Wow.
Is it? It's a consumable.
Consumable. Yes, consumable. You have 2 of them. Choose wisely where those will go.
They're suppositories, though, so you got to think it out.
Fiona has also spent some
I'll
time
help
while
you
you
if you help
guys
me.
while you guys are helping cave in and gather all this loot. Fiona, you have an opportunity to make a tinkering tools roll with that appropriate modifier. If you get a 13 or higher, you recover 2 tinker parts.
Ooh.
It's not that roll. It's just your
Intelligence
plus 2
proficiency, plus
yes.
3.
13's the target.
17.
Okay, you now gain 2
Yeah.
tinker parts. You can add to your
Nice.
tally. You have also, Aragus, found 3 potions of greater healing.
Oh, wow.
These heal 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4.
Yes, 3 of those potions of healing. And we're not done yet. You have also found a blade that has a radiant yellow glow when first drawn and then fades. And is a sword of the new gods, crafted at the end of the Byzrin Age as the later gods that you now know were first coming into the world of Varen. This is a +1 longsword, which is the biggest weapon, the magic item we have ever seen. It also has 47 charges to discharge lights. In particular, it can... What did I say, 47 charges? As an action, you can command the sword to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light 30 more feet beyond. That does not expend a charge. As an action
Seriously? Wow.
and a charge, it can fire a brilliant beam of light at one creature within 60 feet, and they can make a saving throw or become blinded,
Wow.
Awesome.
and can make the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. and you can spend 5 charges, and it will flare with blinding light in a 30-foot cone, and each creature can then possibly be blinded. However, these charges are non-rechargeable. It only has the 47.
I presume when it hits 0, it will then still be a +1 longsword with
Correct.
the ability to cast light.
Correct. And that's not all, because there was the most visible part of it all, and that was the gold. You are able to count later on the total amount, and I guess Fiona can help carry a bunch of that out, right? Bag of holding? 721 gold have been moved.
Yes.
Yeah, we got all that.
Yeah.
Between the 6 of us?
So 120 each, basically.
But I'd like to be paid back for my
Yes.
8 gold that I spent on my map, please. And then divided up. Seems fair. Seems fair. Right?
No.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
what Gaven would say.
Do
That's
you have any
divided.
more of those rings you need to get?
Hey, who has healed Gaven, by the way?
Oh, I was going to ask,
Nobody.
how many are you out of spells?
We're just letting you rest.
No, I've got a couple
Okay,
casts left
then
in
I'll
me.
let you deal with it, but I can also lend a hand if needed.
And I, in our
We
last
stabilized.
session,
He was
Yeah,
thinking.
he's,
No,
he
he
is
was already stabilized.
he's stabilized.
I had, from the cultists or whatever, we had gathered 101 gold, so then that's another 16 spread out, and then and the remainder between the other one and that one will pay for the map then.
Perfect.
And how much is that each?
So 16 on top of whatever.
120, so
Yeah.
136 total.
So for those who wish to partake of the spell, I mean, ideally I would have a ring for each of you, but totally up to you guys.
What do they do?
Did I hear correctly? That was 721 gold?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
The most you have ever
Total.
seen by far.
It allows me to utilize warding bond on that individual.
All right, you guys are able to gather
How
that
many?
treasure. You are
How much?
able.
If everyone had one, it's 100 per pair.
Okay. You are able to gather that treasure. You are able to, unless you do anything else, return back to the city to rest and recuperate. And I'm interested to know what you guys want to do next, but that will have to wait until next time, as
Yep.
we will stop there for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to dive into our after show right now. If you want to hear what's going on and hear everyone's thoughts about what just happened, consider dropping by patreon.com/ingloriousbards. A few bucks get you access to that, and the character level up we'll be doing today is level 5.
All right.
And we'll see you next time.